Be live shortly, guys. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. We'll be live shortly, guys. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Cal Raleigh of the Seattle Mariners and Matt Chapman.
All right, so this is Tuesdays MLB. Tuesdays MLB talk. We're live on TikTok, live on Twitter, live on YouTube, and I'm going live on YouTube mobile right now, guys. And we're all set, man. Hope you guys are having a blessed Tuesday afternoon. It's a beautiful Tuesday here in the nation's capital. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. It's been fun. It's been fun lately. Let's keep it going. What up, guys? What up? Go ahead and circle in, guys, and we'll talk about it. Tuesday MLB locks. 16 out of 17, guys. 16 out of 17. What up, guys? What up, man? We've been having fun. We've been having fun lately. You guys having fun? Or is it just me? Sometimes I feel like it's just me. Reds B2B. Who is that? James? James, hi. How are you, James? How are you, James? I hope you're having a great day so far, man. Who else here? Wasting no time, bro. Wasting no time. What up, guys? What up, man? You sweated out last night? No, man, I didn't, bro. I knew what was going to happen. I had a pretty good indication. A little change of scenery. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm getting more sunlight now. I'm closer to my balcony. Let's cook up today's locks. What up, guys? Yeah, man, yesterday was fun. We were here till 2 a.m. Eastern time, man. 2 a.m. Eastern time. For those of you guys that joined the late night, yeah, brother, Suarez, I actually went and found my reaction and I posted in my last video. Do not miss that video. That video is hilarious. So I posted my reaction there. People might think it's fake, but no, that was my real reaction. You guys were here for them. You got a replacement for Chapman? Yeah, somebody commented that Chapman's out. I just saw it an hour ago. It's got to be recent. Yeah, of course we're going to replace Chapman. We're not just going to leave that like that. Guys, I said it in the Discord. This is just for fun, man. This is just for fun. I'm not a prop guy. We're just gonna have some fun with this. See how far we can go. Hope you guys are having a great night so far. Great day. Let me not point to my. I guess you guys could see my kitchen a little bit. That wouldn't hurt. What up, TikTok? What up, Jacob? Hi, how are you, Jacob? I hope you're having a great day. Chapman to the IL, yes. What up, Alberto? What up, Jano? Hope you guys are having a great day so far. Nah, the look on your face with the home run, bro. I was just like, what? I was just like, I'm going to make a call right now, guys. Hold on tight. I'm going to make a call. I got Josh Naylor at the plate. Let me see if somebody picks up, okay? I asked you guys for 20 smiley faces yesterday. You only gave me 14, but I'm like, all right, let me work with it. Let me work with it. Yes, guys, we're going to cook up a replacement for Chapman. Yes, I see that you guys are telling me that Chapman is out. I got you, man. Yes, I will check some strikeouts for you, man. The GOAT is back, brother. I am on another level. Somebody said they never seen me this locked in. I think I've been this locked in before. Las Vegas, I told you guys Las Vegas. I was locked in for the first 2 trips. Last year wasn't bad either. It was still positive, but not as big as the first 2 years. First 2 years, man. Somebody go look at my record. It was like 35-5 or something, 35-6 over two Las Vegas trips. So, guys, if you're in Las Vegas or nearby in Las Vegas, do not miss out. Do not miss out. I'm gonna be there September 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm gonna be there with my crew. All right, it's gonna be the biggest group yet. Okay, we're gonna end the trip at the Circa. If you don't know what the Circa is, go look it up. Go look here. Let me pull up the Circa for you. Stadium Swim, yo. This is paradise. Take a look at this real quick, guys. How do I flip my camera? Take a look at Stadium Swim, guys. This is where we're gonna end our trip. Monday Night Football, doubleheader, catching the games live with the GOAT right here. How does that sound? It's not going to be that crowded. Trust me, it's not going to be that crowded. This is a nice, like, Las Vegas evening. This is what it looks like, guys. If you've been to Stadium Swim, this is a hell of a place, man. So we'll be renting out a cabana or an area, whatever, a box of some sort. And, yeah, man, I hope you guys make it. If you're not already in the Discord, get in the Discord. And be a part of the community. First of all, be a part of the community. You're gonna love it. It's worth everybody that's paying is telling you it's worth every penny. If you're in the free Discord, you can see the reviews channel. You can see the winning receipts. Okay, go look at all the receipts. Theo, what's good? We back. Yeah, we are back, man. We are back. Another day here. We are starting. Worth every penny. There you go. Thank you, man. I put in the work, and I know you guys see it. Putting in the work, and I know you guys see it, man. So, man, why did I mess with this? I need to remember to charge my phone beforehand, and then we'd be good. But I always forget. It's fine. You're not gonna have the best angle for the first few minutes, then I'll disconnect it. There we go. Okay. Guys, before we get into the heat of it, real quick, I have to finish up some of the pitching breakdowns real quick. So bear with me real quick for another maybe 5 minutes, not even that. And yeah, man, let me finish telling you about Las Vegas. So Las Vegas is a trip like no other, man. Trip like no other. So if you guys are a part of the community, guys, we're gonna get to every single pick. So go ahead and start dropping your picks. Actually, go ahead and drop your picks, guys. If you're in the Discord, guys, or if you guys tailed the play yesterday, how are you guys feeling today? How are you guys feeling today? Give me a smiley face if you guys are feeling good. Give me a crying face if you weren't a part of the Discord or you're not tailing. If you missed the play, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Smiley faces or crying faces. How are we feeling today based off yesterday? How was yesterday for you guys? How was yesterday for you guys? Hey, okay. Like to see that, man. I think the biggest thing about having this platform, and it's only growing, guys. Somebody said, watch 6 months from now, there's going to be 500 people here. Bro, there's going to be 5,000 people here. So you guys are the first ones here, man. Hit the smiley face, guys, if you are in good spirits after yesterday. And if you're hoping for another good day today, man. I think today is could be another one of those days. Only 7 people? I could have swore there was more. Guys, I told you guys, those of you that are in the free play channel, man, I told you guys, I need the vibes, and you guys are not giving me the vibes in that channel. I might have to go private with all my plays, man. All my plays might have to go private. I gave you guys an option, so go look at the option, guys, but I'm not feeling the vibes in that, and you guys that were here with me late night know that the vibes matter, man. The vibes matter. Guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. You're about to go through a MLB breakdown like no other, man. I go into a sort of detail that you're not going to see anywhere else. And that's because nobody else cares. Nobody else cares this much, man. Nobody else is dedicating this much time. So yeah, guys, in the free play channel, man, I really try to go in there and even try to give you guys a second free play sometimes. But sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself, and I'm not going to keep doing that, guys. So if you're in the free play channel, hit a reaction, okay? Hit a little fireball. It's not gonna hurt you, okay? It's not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna put you on a spot. It means vibes to me, guys. Same thing in the paid Discord, man. When I drop the plays, let me know how you feel about it, man. Drop some reactions. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Don't just leave me out there by myself. And yeah, man, yesterday proved that the vibes matter. The vibes matter. Somebody was in the chat last night at 1 a.m. in the morning after Arizona had lost. You guys were here with me. After Arizona lost the 4-0 lead, bro. They had a 4-0 lead that they lost in the 9th inning. And yeah, you know, we could have been down. We could have been upset. One person was really sad. He's like, "Oh my God, my life is ruined. I have to live in the street." Like he was talking some nonsense. And I was like, "Bro, I'm gonna need you to stop that nonsense, man." First of all, we play responsible. We all play responsible. We're all grown adults. We're all grown men and women. And second of all, this is not the vibes I want, man. This is not the vibes I want. So I gave him a final warning. The first time I gave him a final warning, he got the message, and moments later, it was Josh Naylor with a grand slam. With the grand slam in the bottom of the 11th inning, man. So there's nothing like it, man. 3, 2, 7. I'm almost done here, guys. Go ahead, drop your plays, guys. I will search for everybody's plays. So those of you guys that were with me on the late night stream, guys, I announced that late night stream. That was a stream that we're doing. We're gonna play it by ear most of the time because there's some things I have to do sometimes. But tonight is another night where I could do the late night stream, guys. So pay attention to the late night stream. That's where we'll be cooking up the what is it called? The Daily Swing. Okay, the Daily Swing. We're on episode 1 today. If you already missed the video, go look at the video. Actually, don't look at it because one of the guys got ruled out, so he's injured. So we're gonna have to replace it. Okay, and we're gonna replace it here on the stream. Is that something we should start with? Get it out the way, or come back to it, guys? Thank you guys for the follow, man. Yeah, don't lose this page. You're gonna want to come back to it come football season too, man. This we're on another level here. Nobody's gonna compete with this. I guarantee you, no one's gonna outwork me, man. There's a reason why we're still a growing community. We're still a growing community, but
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of
the supporters I have are real ones, man, and they'll tell you. They have told you, worth every penny here. Let's do a couple breakdowns, guys. Let's do a couple breakdowns, and I'm gonna come back and finish this. I can always come back and finish it. I don't want to take up too much time here. Before somebody accuses me of wasting their time. Okay, let's do a couple breakdowns, guys. Who wants to go next? Twitter. Thank you. Yes, let's go ahead and send that message out. Thank you, brother. So we are now live, guys. It's just an alert that's gonna go out. I really do be sharing my screen here on YouTube, and you guys see me that this message every day. The template. Why is it doing this? Or let me mute this real quick. Maybe that'll help. Thank you guys for reminding me. So you guys see this template. This template says that we're going for 6 straight today. Yeah, man, we're going for 17 out of 18 today. Is that right? 17 out of 18 or 16 out of 17? Yeah, we completed 16 out of 17 yesterday. We are going for 17 out of 18 today. So stick around for the MLB Daily Selection. Wink, wink. And then we're also cooking up episode 6 of the you know what it is. Guys, be clean, guys. When you're commenting and you're on my comment section in the videos, please keep it clean. Don't say the words, just keep it clean. I'll understand you. You'll understand me. Just keep it clean for me. There's filters, guys. There's already filters. So, all right, cool. We're now live. Stick around for the MLB Daily Selection. I gotta find maybe a better name for that. Episode 6 of 10, the ladder challenge. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you guys for reminding me. Cool, man. Let's talk about it, guys. Double tap the screen if you guys want to go be featured first. Let's see who wants to go first. Coffee is at 100%, guys. Somebody double tap the screen. Thank you, guys. We're already at 14,000. Let me check on YouTube real quick because I do say that I prioritize YouTube. And they're asking me how my day is doing. I love that, man. I love that. Frank, we're going to cook it up right now. We're going to cook up today's selection. So give me a thumbs up, guys, because this is and make sure you're following and subscribed on YouTube because this is a stream you're not going to want to miss, okay? So let's do a breakdown real quick. Somebody double tap the screen for me. In fact, Miss Lizette, you don't even have to double tap just because you've been a real one. I do appreciate you so much. Tigers money line. Okay, so you want to talk about Tigers money line? Let's take a look at it real quick. Okay, at a bit of a high level for right now. Let me give me 1 second. Let me check what the opening odds must have been here, guys. We are starting 30 minutes late today, or 30 minutes past the normal hour, so we do got to get moving, guys. Today we cannot waste any time today, guys. So. Let's take a look at this. Detroit is on the road at Baltimore, right? This is game 1 of the series between Detroit and Baltimore. Detroit looks like they're going to be having a bullpen game, right? And the primary pitcher is the one you should be paying attention to. That'll be Sawyer Gipson-Long, okay? This guy's pitched twice and actually just once, and he got rocked, okay? He got rocked at the White Sox. 3 runs in 3 innings. So right away, that's a pitcher I'm not going to trust. I'm only looking to fade him, okay? But let's take a look at the other side. On the other side, you have another pitcher, Cade Povich, who's getting rocked, and he gets rocked at home too. He's no good at home. So you got 2 pitchers I don't trust. You got a batting matchup that does favor Baltimore a little bit. You have a bullpen you do have a slight edge there for Baltimore. Maybe out of the 2, I would trust Baltimore's pitcher, right? He's a little bit more experienced, and his expected numbers look decent. But this is an ugly one right off the bat. But, I mean, Baltimore is coming off of a butt whooping. Not enough of a butt whooping. I say 5 runs or more is really when I check the chancla. I don't think they got the chancla in their last game against the Athletics. But the market is moving in your direction. You do have the better bats, and you do have the... slightly better pitcher, at least more experienced pitcher. So I'm not mad at that one, brother. Do you like Brazil and Argentina, brother? I stick to my lane, brother. I stick to my lane. My lane right now is MLB and NBA. MLB and NBA. Appreciate the transparency and thank you. You are welcome, Miss Lizzie. I'm gonna call you Lizzie, okay? Who wants to go next, guys? Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. Guys, hit the follow button. If you're not already following, do not miss these live streams, okay? Any MLs? Yes, brother. We're gonna have MLs. We're cooking up the daily selection. Okay, the daily selection is 16-1. Okay, you can't hate on that because you could go see all my TikTok videos, you could go see all my YouTube videos, and you can see I've made 17 baseball selections. Okay, and out of 17 of them, 16 of them have hit. Okay, bro, can you check Mackenzie Gore? Let me take a look at Mackenzie Gore. 5 strikeouts there. I'm about to open up the YouTube stream too, guys. So I'll be paying attention to all these streams here. Let me see if I can get it from Restream real quick. So let's take a look at Mackenzie Gore's. Okay, guys, on YouTube, I need to know you guys are live. I need to know that you guys are alive and well. Let me know. Somebody check in on YouTube for me. Let's see. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals is on the road against the Mets, okay? So is he a guy that I trust to get strikeouts, right? So I'm not a strikeout guy at all, but if I were, I would be looking for a pitcher like yesterday, right? Merrill Kelly, I told you guys, I think that was the one strikeout that I mentioned. Look for a pitcher that can go the distance or several innings and facing a team that is showing poor plate discipline, okay? i.e. not drawing walks, okay? Is Mackenzie Gore a reliable pitcher? Yes. Can he go several innings? Yes. He's really good on the road. His actual numbers are good. This guy's having a great season. Only problem is the Mets lineup is really hot. Is actually probably number 1 in baseball right now. The Mets are probably the hottest team in baseball right now. But they just came up from a series in Colorado, so keep that in mind. So the numbers are going to be inflated there. They played on the moon, basically. So, okay, I don't hate it, but I'm not like in love with it like I was yesterday when you guys asked me about Merrill Kelly. Max Fried too, right? Didn't you guys ask me about Max Fried? I think that was another one. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? First sip of coffee right here, man. Scarlett is double tapping, and then GMO. I got you, GMO, next. Scarlett, let me check. Scarlett, I'm not seeing anything for you. But feel free to drop something, brother. GMO wants to know about the Reds and the Guardians in the first 5 under, guys. Welcome, guys. Whoever just joined the Discord, Brian, welcome, brother. Click around. Make yourself at home. ask questions in daily chat if you have anything. And then if you have anything for me specifically, I will be sending you a welcome message personally via DM, okay? So be on the lookout for that, guys. If you guys want to get in the Discord, like my man Brian and like Liz and like everybody here that's telling you it's worth every penny. If you want to consider being in the Discord, $20, man. $20 gives you access to everything. $20, you get access to all my plays. You even get access to investing advice and credit building advice. If you need help with your credit or your investing, I can help you with anything financial related. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I can help you with what I know. I'm not an expert. Best decision I made. Thank you, Lizzie. Best decision I made so far. Guys, and Lizzie was one of the people. She joined on the stream like a month ago, right? And then she's like, hey, I'm thinking about joining. And then somebody else encouraged her. And here she is a month later. Best decision she ever made. So thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate you. Yeah, the rest of you guys, man. Why is it that the fellas are the ones that are hardest to convince? It's because we have an ego, right? Admit it. You have an ego, right? You can't just tell somebody that has all the time and the resources to do this, man. So don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. There's a reason why the ladies are probably my best members, because they can follow units and pay attention and know that we'll be all right. Anyways, GMO, thank you, brother. Getting me back on track here between the Guardians and the Mets. The Guardians and the Mets are, let's see. Let's take a look here. Cleveland versus Cincinnati. Andrew Abbott for Cincinnati. And Slade Ciccone, however you say his name, for Cleveland, okay? So if I were looking at an under, I need pitchers that I can trust. And right away, I can see that I cannot trust Slade Ciccone, man. This guy's getting rocked. 13 runs in 10 innings at home. He's even worse at home. His expected numbers are bad. If you're considering first five, I mean, I'm not going to say it's absolutely a bad play, but I'm not interested. I wouldn't be interested just because you have a bad pitcher there that I can't trust. That would be the side I would be more concerned about. In fact, yesterday when we were cooking up the players for today, when we were cooking it up, we were looking for Cincinnati players to fade against Ciccone. So no thank you on that under, but I don't play overs either. Okay, welcome whoever just joined the Discord, man. Whoever just joined the Discord, welcome. Thank you for taking the leap and trust and riding with us, man. I think the proof is in the pudding. Who wants to go next, guys? Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen if you guys want to go next. We got to find a replacement, man. We got to find a replacement for Chapman. Respect to the GOAT. Thank you, brother. Not anybody is confident enough to call themselves the GOAT, man. And I got to the point where I don't really address myself as the GOAT. My name is Manny, by the way. My name is Manny. Nice to meet you. I don't really address myself as the GOAT. I kind of started that years ago, and then it is what it is. Now I kind of say it's the GOAT Discord. The Discord is the greatest of all time. Okay, so the Discord is the greatest of all time. If you want to consider joining it, $20, man. $20. Double tap the screen. Who wants to go next, guys? Scarlett, I called on you earlier. Let me see what you got. She said Scarlett, is saying Scarlett Buckeye is saying Rays team total over Rays. Let's take a look at the Rays real quick. Tampa Bay is on the road at Boston. Did Tampa win this game yesterday? Yes, they did. I told you Tampa Bay was the only way to play this because of the Sunday Night Baseball spot for Boston. Boston was coming off of Sunday Night Baseball. You guys saw me on the late stream. I updated the numbers. Sunday Night Baseball is now 1-7, okay, when they have to go back on the road after Sunday Night Baseball. That's a bad spot for Boston yesterday. So today, is it a better spot for Boston, or is Tampa still the better side? You got Ryan Pepiot. So you're really just asking for team total. So against Giolito, yeah, Giolito gets rocked. He's getting rocked at home. He has shown a little bit of zigzagging, right? He'll go 6 runs and then 0 and then 1 and then 7 and then whatever today. So he does look like he's zigzagging. Last time we saw a zigzag was who was this? It was a Cardinals. It was a Cardinal pitcher, and the zigzag did work out. So I am seeing a little bit of zigzagging here, but the Tampa Bay bats are hot, and Giolito is a pitcher that I would consider fading. So I'm not going to talk you off of that. I'm not going to talk you off of that, guys. All right, guys, before you ask me for the late games real quick, let me break those down. Let me break those down real quick, guys. If this is your first time on the stream, guys, you're about to go through a breakdown like no other, okay? We're just getting warmed up here. I still got 90% left to go on my coffee. If you're just looking for a quick, what's the pick, and give me the pick, no, this is not the right stream for you, man. Go find somebody on YouTube. Go find one of those clowns on Instagram. Do whatever you want, but this is not the stream, all right? This is a stream where we're gonna cook it up together, okay? We're gonna be patient, and you're not gonna rush the chef, okay? I know a lot of people are used to eating fast food or something. Yeah, this is not fast food, bro. This is a steakhouse, okay? And even if you ask for medium rare, we're still gonna take our time with this and do this right, okay? So guys, hit the follow button if it's your first time here. First of all, because you're not gonna want to miss any of these streams. I do these streams every single day. 3 p.m. Eastern time is our set time, but if it has to fluctuate, I will update Twitter, guys. So make sure you're following on Twitter. I use every single platform for a different purpose, okay? Every single platform for a different purpose. On Twitter, you guys are getting updated insights, right? You're getting my insights, you get screenshots from my spreadsheet, things that are, a really hot team against a really cold team, spots, right? Like that Sunday Night Baseball spot, I should have put that in on Twitter, right? Guys, I'm not showing my camera. Hi, guys. I wasn't showing my camera on YouTube. Sorry about that, guys. If you guys ever notice anything technical that's off, let me know, please. So, like I was saying, guys, it pays to follow on every single page because I use them for different purposes, okay? So if you're not already following on Twitter, go follow Twitter. That's the one that I use second most. And then on YouTube, I'm sharing my screen right now. You guys can see my screen share. I'm looking at the A's pitcher for today. Mitch Spencer, and I'm gonna have this breakdown ready for you guys because when you ask me about this game, I want to have a full breakdown already ready for you. So bear with me another 3 minutes here, and we're gonna get back to the breakdowns, guys. So before that, if you have not hit the follow button because me and the algorithm, okay, Mr. TT. Hasn't been super nice to me. It looks like I'm starting to get back on the good side. I do have a backup page. Okay, the backup page is called the GOAT Covers. The same name, the GOAT Covers 2. Okay, so feel free to follow that. We're about to get right back down to the breakdowns, guys. And like I've been saying, do not forget this page come college football season. Okay, if you think I'm nice with MLB 16-1, I think I'm even nicer at college football season. So do not miss out on my college football plays come this September, okay? We're going to talk about the next plays right now, guys. Go ahead and drop whatever games you guys want to discuss, and we will talk about it. So I'm looking at Mitch Spence. Mitch Spence here for the Athletics against Soriano. I'm looking at Mitch Spence in Los Angeles. He's given up, let's see, 10 runs in 21 innings. 7 over 11. Okay. And then let me just do Soriano, and then we're done, guys. And then we're on to the next breakdown. Keep those double taps coming, guys. I think this stream is the best out there. I make it interactive too, guys. If you guys joined me for the first streams, I had like a guest speaker. And me and that speaker were just going back and forth. I didn't like that, man. I didn't like that. I switched it up, and I think it's the best decision we could have made. Or let me know, guys. If you guys prefer me just talk and just go through the plays, let me know, guys. Smiley face, guys, if you guys like the interactive, right? If you like me to call on your plays and go interactive. Smiley face if you want me to continue the interactive chat. Or if you want to, I could bring on a guest speaker, and me and the guest speaker could just talk while you guys listen. That would be the crying face. So blue for the guest speaker, red for the interactive. Okay, it looks like nobody wants a guest speaker. Somebody let Abe know that they didn't like his they didn't like him as a guest speaker. Yeah, guys. So red if you want to keep it the way it is. And shoot, I might keep it this way forever, man. To be honest, if you guys like it that much. We're about to get to all the breakdowns. I am gonna prioritize YouTube real quick. So. Sorry, yeah, YouTube. So if you want to cut the line, head to my YouTube page. The link is in bio. I'll give you 10 more seconds to get there, and then we're back to the plays. 10, 6, okay, 12. So real quick here, we have, okay. We are back. We are back. Okay, one person wants a guest speaker. Everybody else wants. This is dope because you get to pick somebody's play and give a whole breakdown. Yeah. And be honest, do I not like give you guys like I get to your play pretty quick. Like I don't think I leave anybody hanging. Abe's Jungle will be hitting too. That's another great thing when y'all join the Discord. Yeah, it's pretty much it's like 2 for the price of 1, man. Abe's Jungle, that's if you want like some degen plays and his NBA is fantastic. He's got us on a 10-1, 9-1 NBA run, so it's pretty good. Guest speaker once a week or night streams. At night, you guys would fall asleep, man. You guys would fall asleep on that. Please look at Cody Bellinger. We got to replace our guy, man. We got to replace our guy. You guys to do that? You guys down to do that right now so we don't forget? Let's talk about it, and then my mind will be warmed up towards the end, okay? So remind me, guys, before the stream ends, to give you guys that...
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
Double tap the screen, I will find
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other. Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
Nicole, you're supposed to be working.
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
YouTube says hello.
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
Okay, here we go. It looks like the line movement is
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
So we have what appears to be
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
Ciccone, Slade Ciccone, not a guy I trust.
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against.
So you're looking at Reds. You do have the better bats with the Reds. You have the better bullpen, so really you should probably even go full game. Okay. Yeah, okay, you were looking at Reds. Andrew Abbott. Yeah, Andrew Abbott is a guy that I like. His road numbers are good. His overall numbers are good.
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country to compete against each other.
It's almost an outlier, but it's the closest thing to an outlier. I would say, yeah, Andrew Abbott here in a bounce back spot after that embarrassing game. We got the better pitcher, got the better bats, got the better bullpen. I just don't like that. Okay, why are they underdogs? That's a little fishy. Why are they underdogs? First of all, and then they put up 7 runs yesterday. Okay, so if they would have picked up an L yesterday, maybe this would be a little easier. But okay, not a bad start. Not a bad start. Let me do one more for YouTube, and then I'm getting back to TikTok. Guys, if you're on YouTube, guys, I have 2 streams going on. Feel free to just watch my face if you want to. Or head to my YouTube page. That's where I'm sharing my screen, guys. Somebody let me know if it's started again. Jake, we're good? Okay, Jake, thank you for letting me know, guys. I do appreciate that. Jake, if you have... Okay, it stopped? Are we okay on... looks like I'm still streaming. Let me check on the YouTube stream real quick, guys. Make sure they're good over there. If this is your first time here, make sure you're following. Do not miss out on these live streams. It's a breakdown like no other. You guys get immediately... Looks like I'm good, guys. Are we okay on... I am good on YouTube. Looks like I'm still streaming. Okay, cool. All right. Back to the... let's see. My man Tariq. Tariq says, what do I think about the Twins today? Let's take a look at the Twins. Minnesota has Zebby Matthews on the mound against Texas' Tyler Mahle, okay? So I do like the batting edge for Minnesota. I have a huge batting edge here. One of the worst bats against one of the best bats, okay? But I do have a bullpen edge for Texas. But like I keep saying, the bullpen should never make or break your play because you can avoid the bullpen with a first 5 innings pick. Okay? So in terms of pitching, though, Zebby Matthews, man, this is a guy I don't really like. 14 runs over 21 innings. He's not. He hasn't been good, but he is kind of in a bounce back spot. He got spanked in his last game, six runs in 4 innings. So if I take that one out, so it's not an outlier, but if I did take it out, the numbers look a little better, guys. Welcome whoever just joined the Discord. The numbers are a little better if I take it out, but it's still not a guy that I really like, but he is better at home. 10 runs in his last 18 innings at home. If you look specifically at the last 3, excuse me real quick. If you specifically look at the last 3, only 4 runs given up in his last 14 home innings. So he is pitching a little better. Yeah, looks like he is due for positive regression as well. So you probably have maybe a toss-up really with the pitching today. And you have the better bats with the pitchers, with the Minnesota Twins. And you have the line that looks like it's moving in the Minnesota's direction. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Definitely got the better offense. Who wants to go next, guys? Who wants to go next, guys? So let me get back to TikTok real quick, guys. TikTok. If somebody dropped a play, either spam the play, keep commenting the play, feel free, or double tap the screen. Javier is double tapping. Let me check on Javier real quick. I'm looking, brother. I'm looking. Detroit feels weird. Bullpen game. This is my full-time job, brother. I have that much time. I have that much effort into this, man. So if you guys are not subscribed by now, consider, man. Consider, because I have time, and I prove to you that I do pretty good things with my time. Theo, this is important. I'm no one's Theo. Javier, I can't. Oh, here we go. Cubs. Okay, I just found your play. Hi, Danielle. Let's see. So I was just asked about Cubs, right? The Cubs are on the road at Philadelphia. Okay, and we talked about this one a little bit yesterday. Colin Ria is on one side against Mick Abel. Okay, you do have the better bats with the Cubs, but you have the pitching edge with this rookie. Okay, so last time I was like, he's still a rookie. He's got to show me, and the fact is, he still has to show me. Something. My dog is going to be in the background now, so you guys might be able to see him on YouTube. Let me know if he's acting up or something. So the pitching edge here, Mick Abel, this guy is still a rookie, but he was one of the top prospects. And in 2 games, one in Toronto and one against Pittsburgh. The one in Pittsburgh, okay, I can kind of throw it out. But this guy's pitched okay. 1 run over 11 innings. And he's back here against the Cubs, who has a colder lineup today. Colder lineup today for the Cubs. So would I consider there's an edge there, maybe a slight edge, but he is still a rookie. Okay. Philadelphia picked up the win yesterday. Looks like the line is moving in favor of the Cubs, so keep that in mind. So the question was, would I take the Cubs? Better bats, better bullpen, pitching. I can't trust Colin Ria. I can't trust him. His overall numbers are bad. His on the road numbers are a little better. So he's better on the road. 9 runs in 22 innings, but his expected numbers are bad. And I can't trust this guy. But the market is moving in favor of the Cubs, so maybe it does have a chance. So I'm not going to talk you off of it. We just talked about Cubs money line, guys. Who wants to go next? Who wants to go next? We are at the 4 o'clock hour. We're gonna have to get moving. Double tap the screen if you want to go next, guys. Guys, if you're not following, hit the follow button today, okay? If you already missed the first 10-day series, we're already halfway through it, okay? We're already halfway through it. We're on episode 6 today, okay? You guys know what I'm talking about. We're doing the climb, okay? Episode 6 is today for that series. So most of you guys probably already missed it because you're not following, okay? I'm giving you guys another opportunity for another separate 10-day episode series, okay? So we're starting with day 1 today, and this one is going to be focused on the players, okay? And this one's just for fun, guys. This one's just for fun. It's not going to be in the Discord. It's just for fun. I'm not a prop guy, but let's see where it goes. And we're just gonna take it and run with it. Let's see what we could do with it, okay? So you're only gonna see that here on TikTok. You're gonna catch it on the midnight stream, or you catch the video the next morning, okay? Fair? So if you guys want to be a part of that 10-day series, day 1 starts today, and I have to replace one of the guys that is injured. So we're gonna cook up before we leave today. We're gonna cook up we're gonna check on the guys that were left out yesterday, and we're gonna replace one of our guys. Okay. So 10-day series starting today. That's the reason you want to be following. I'm going to run 2 separate 10-day series, okay? I hope you guys appreciate that. I hope you guys like it, okay? When one is going great and the other one isn't, okay, whatever, then, okay, they're going to be on different days, okay? So pay attention when I say welcome to, you know, day whatever of this series or of this. So we're running 2 series. Don't get confused. It's only going to be here on TikTok. Watch the videos all the way through. Engage with the videos. You guys know the deal, man. And if you guys want one of your friends, one of your buddies, your aunt, your mama, your tia, your abuela, not your tío. I'm not your tío, but share this with your tío. Go to my day 1 video today and just send it to them or send them this stream right here. Because today we are starting a new challenge that's going to get us from 10 to 10K, right? Just like the 10K likes that we passed already. It's going to get us to 10K, okay? So if you don't believe I'm capable of this, I would say that everybody in the Discord can tell you I am, okay? I think everybody in the Discord can tell you I'm capable of doing this, okay? Give me a smiley face if you think we're gonna hit both of these challenges. Give me a smiley face if you think we're gonna complete this. I think everybody knows at this point that I work really hard at this, okay? And I'm gonna give it the best I got. And in our first 17 tries, we've already hit on 16 MLB selections, okay? So the fact that we're already halfway through the first challenge is great. We've already 21x our initial amount, okay? We started at 10, we're at about 210 now, okay? We're about 210. So after today, episode 6, we're gonna double that up again, and we're just gonna keep, guys, the power of compounding is huge. The power of compounding is huge. Only 6 people are riding with me. I thought there was gonna be more. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, maybe I shouldn't run 2 series. You guys probably might get confused with it. Okay, maybe we skip day 2. Okay, I thought you guys would be more excited about it. No worries, no worries. We'll try that again later, maybe. Guys, so we have another breakdown to do. Let's do another breakdown, guys. Double tap the screen, and I will call on your play next. Let me check on YouTube real quick. My man Gold Mamba says, how would I feel about Abbott's 5Ks? So I'm not a K guy. I'm not a strikeout guy. But if I were, I'd be looking for a pitcher that can go the distance against a team that is struggling to show plate discipline. Cleveland is number 7 in BBs. Andrew Abbott is a guy that I do like. He looks like he can go pretty far, but Cleveland seems to be a team that is pretty disciplined at the plate. I don't know about those Ks. I don't love it as much as I told you clearly, guys. I told you clearly that I like the who was it yesterday? Mitchell Robertson, Mitch Keller and Max Fried. I'm pretty sure I gave both of those strikeouts yesterday, and both of those hit. Okay, GMO, I see you spamming, guys. It's okay. It's 100% okay. If you guys want to spam the comments, go ahead. Just copy your play and just drop it 10 times. I'll see it. I have no choice. Tigers versus Orioles in the first 5 under. Let's take a look. Detroit versus Baltimore, man. So right away, anytime you guys mention under, I have to look at the pitchers first, okay? And today's pitchers are not guys that I'm going to trust with an under. So I'm kind of going to stop there already. Not pitchers that I trust for an under. And guys, this is not the ballpark for unders either, okay? Baltimore's was number 1 or 2 not too long ago, but it's number 6 now. Number 6 to the over, 16 and 11 to the over. And this has been known as an over park. So not the pitchers today and not the ballpark, man. Double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? Gold Mamba, I did answer your play, brother. I hope that. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. I can answer it for you. Okay. My man Brian, he said, "What do I think about the Reds?" A lot of people are interested in the Reds today, and it does look like I have a pitching edge there. Does look like I have a batting edge. Just don't understand why they're underdogs. That's a little fishy. And they just put up 7 runs yesterday, so that. They just put up 7 runs yesterday, so maybe a little bit of negative regression coming. I don't think they score 7 again. What do you think about Mets? We could talk about it. Guys, you guys are piling up, and the only way to prioritize everything, or to is to double tap the screen, and I'll get to you. Just like my man Goat Troller, man. Even though he's the Goat Troller. He's still gonna get love from me, man. He's still gonna get because he's one of the loyal guys here. Gold Troller says, "What do I think about the Brewers today?" The Brewers, Milwaukee is at home against Atlanta. Ooh, this was a interesting one yesterday. Atlanta picked up a 7-1 win. They took a spanking yesterday. We're gonna have to identify all the teams that took a spanking, guys. Upcoming segment is who got the chancla. But for now, Atlanta versus Milwaukee. Batting edge, nobody really. Bullpen edge, maybe a little bit Milwaukee, okay? Pitching edge, not really, man. These guys are kind of equal. You do have Quinn Priester on the mound against Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes on the road, not as good. Quinn Priester at home, not as good. Milwaukee took a spanking yesterday, so the only way I could really look is Milwaukee, but not looking like a great one, brother. Guys, let's go to who got the spanking, okay? And the spanking that was given was delivered by the chancla, okay? If you don't know what the chancla is, I envy you. You and I had different upbringings. The chancla is the flip-flop, okay? Spanish Latina moms, they know what to do with a chancla, man. They know what to do with a flip-flop. You could be running away and then they'll throw it at you and hit you in the side of the head. Blah, blah. Yeah, you guys know what the chancla is, man. So I got the chancla as a kid, and that's why I am who I am today. I think I'm respectful to people. These kids today wouldn't know anything about that. But let's see. In terms of these teams, who took the chancla yesterday? The chancla was given to Miami yesterday. They lost 10-3. Blowout loss there for Miami. So we'll check that box for Miami. Next team that not that the Washington took the chancla, but they're up against the Mets, who delivered the chancla to somebody. They delivered it in the form of 13 runs against Colorado. Okay, so I'm gonna check that box for Washington because the Mets put up 13 runs in their last game. Okay, another team that didn't necessarily destroy their opponent, but they put up 10 runs is Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay put up double-digit runs. That is signs of negative regression to come, okay? Next team here, Milwaukee. Milwaukee, we just talked about them. They got the butt whooping yesterday. Next team, let's see, who got the butt whooping? Colorado, we just talked about that. They got the butt whooping by the hands of San Francisco last time they played on Sunday, okay? And that will do it for the segment of who got the chancla. Okay, so basically, guys, the idea is you want to back the teams that got their butts whooped, okay? Because think about it. the ones that did, those of us that did get the butts whooped, those are the ones that did get the butt whoop. You bounce back. You learn from that, right? And the ones that deliver the butt whooping, it's not really something that that you can keep doing, right? It's not sustainable. It's not exactly. You act right. My man Banana's falling asleep, brother. Feel free to exit first and then fall asleep, brother. Don't fall asleep on the live, man. I don't know if that's geared to me, guys. I don't disrespect anybody. You guys are free to join or not if you don't want to. But I think, and everybody here will tell you that if you stick around and you give this a chance, you will learn and come up with some good information off of here, man. Okay, guys, let's do a breakdown or two. Who wants to go next? Just drop your play and double tap the screen, and I will check for your play, man. I got screens everywhere. Lala, thanks for joining on YouTube. She says, what I think about the Reds game. So we talked about this one a few times. It looks like a lot of people are on the Reds. It is time for a poll. So while I give my breakdown again on that game, let's run a poll, guys. Cincinnati is going to be red. Cleveland is going to be blue. Who wants Cincinnati? Who wants Cleveland? Okay? Red for Cincinnati Reds. Blue or the crying face for Cleveland, guys. Are you guys taking Cincinnati today or are you guys taking Cleveland? Cincinnati is at an underdog. And like I keep saying, the market is moving in favor of Cincinnati. I got the better bats with Cincinnati. I got probably the better bullpen. It's not a huge edge. I got the better pitcher. And that better pitcher is due for a bounce back too, man. He got rocked against Milwaukee. 5 runs in 6 innings in his last game. So this is a good pitcher. But are you guys taking the Cincinnati Reds or the Cleveland Guardians? What do you guys think about this one? Lala, I hope that answers your question. So, to be more clear, Cincinnati is the only way to play this. But am I going to get to it? It smells a little fishy to me. And they just scored 7 runs yesterday. So, I'm not thrilled about it. Let's see. Bro, hi, how are you on YouTube Mobile, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day so far. My man Tariq wants to know about the Cardinals. Let's take a look at the Cardinals real quick. Toronto versus St. Louis. Chris Bassett on the road against Miles Mikolas. Miles Mikolas is a guy that I've taken before, just recently, okay? But for today, we do have a pitching edge with Toronto. We have a clear bullpen edge with Toronto. And in terms of the bats, it looks like I have an edge with Miles Mikolas here. Miles Mikolas, overall, his numbers are good. It looks like he is due for a little bit of negative regression. So I will check the box there. It does look like I have an edge with Miles Mikolas. So I'm going to say I have the pitching edge with Miles Mikolas, the bullpen edge with Toronto, and the bats edge with Toronto. Okay, guys. So you guys know that if you've been sticking with me for a while, when the bats when I have the edge on the bats on one side and the pitching edge on another side, that's usually a stay away from me. But if you really want me to answer your question here, the market is moving in favor of St. Louis. The discrepancy in the bats maybe isn't that bad. The more I look at it. And the pitching edge seems to be a little bit bigger. So, okay, if you're on St. Louis as the Cardinals, just consider going first 5 because full game is not looking so great with that bullpen. All right, guys, that was like three or four different breakdowns there, guys. If you're on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, man. You're not going to want to miss these live streams. If you're on TikTok, hit the follow button. All of you guys need to be following because if you want to be a part of the 10-day series, okay, the climb, all right, we are climbing. We're starting with day 1. We're starting with 10. And from 10, we're going to 20, 20 to 40, and so on and so forth, okay? So if you're new at this, you already missed the first series, okay? We're on episode 6 today of that series, okay? But I'm starting a brand new one today, so that's why you want to make sure you're subscribed and you're following, okay? Shannon, thanks for joining me, Shannon, on YouTube. She says, Pirates and Marlins over, guys. If you're on YouTube, guys, I need you guys to blow up that like button, man. Blow it up for me. You guys, a lot of times don't hit it for me. And blow up the comment section. You guys can send little live reactions and everything too. Shannon Jackson says Pirates and Marlins over. Let's take a look at this. This is Miami versus Pittsburgh. You do got cold bats on both sides. You got good bullpens on both sides. But here's where I don't disagree with your over. It does look like Alcantara and Mitch Keller both are hittable. But Mitch Keller is a guy that I've backed. And he got rocked in his last game. Okay? If I take out that last game, it looks like he is due for a bounce back, okay? Because before that, he was doing well. 7 runs in 25 innings in his first 4 games. Besides that. But it is clear that I have a pitching edge here with Mitch Keller, okay? But to answer your question about the over, I think Mitch Keller can hold down the Miami lineup. They just put up 13 runs yesterday combined. These are cold bats. Alcantara may be able to hold down the Pittsburgh lineup. Pittsburgh doesn't worry me. I would be concerned with that over. But I'm not playing the under either. I'm not going opposite, so that's pretty clear. TikTok, double tap the screen, guys, and I will call on your play next. We got to get to another segment. Eli, thank you for double tapping. He says, Angels and A's under 9. Let's take a look at it. That is one of the last ones here I have. So you have Mitch Spencer on one side. You got Soriano on the other side. I keep telling you guys, the Athletics, the one thing they have is bats, okay? They have bats. Their numbers are good. I know they picked up an L yesterday. But they still know how to hit, right? They still put up 4 runs, right? They covered their team total probably. Today, in terms of pitching, you do have a decent pitcher with Mitch Spence and a bad pitcher with Soriano. So the question was under. Would I go under here? Soriano is not a guy that I want to trust. Looks like his numbers at home are pretty bad. And the Angels' bats could disappear. Am I going to talk you off of it? No, I'm not going to talk you off of it. It is 9. It is a high number. But the problem here is that you have the worst pitcher against the better lineups, right? So if in a world where we do surgery, right? Sometimes I use this term. So sometimes you have to do surgery. But to do surgery, you need a bad pitcher against a bad lineup and a good pitcher against a good lineup, okay? So they kind of cancel out a little bit. Today, you don't have that, right? You have the better pitcher is Mitch Spence, and he's up against the bad lineup, okay? The good pitchers against the bad lineup, and then vice versa. So the surgery doesn't really work here, but I'm not going to talk you off of it. It's a big number. 9 is a big number there. It's time for the next segment, guys. The next segment is who is in a favorable spot today. So I keep telling you guys, look out for certain teams after a loss, okay? One of those teams, if you guys are following and paying attention, one of those teams is the Cubs, okay? The Cubs are now in this spot twice in a row. They've lost 2 games in a row now, but their record is still impressive after a loss. 19-6. Number 1 in MLB are the Cubs after a loss. So they've lost 25 games. They've won 19 after the loss. So that's enough for me to check a box there for the Chicago Cubs. The next team that knows how to bounce back is the Yankees. Okay, we haven't seen the Yankees since the Boston game on Sunday Night Baseball. So the Yankees are 16-8 after a loss. So that's really good. Another team that I keep telling you guys that knows how to bounce back is the Houston Astros. Houston Astros are 21-7. Guys, if you want more situational spots like this, I tweet about it all the time. Go to my link in bio. It's the exact same name, the Go Covers. I tweet about this stuff all the time. Do not miss out on these tweets. You don't have to write it down. Just go follow my Twitter and turn on the alerts too. The next team that is in a favorable spot here is nobody else, okay? So next segment is who's better than their opponent, guys. Who's just ranked better than their opponent? Who's in a different league, okay? Who's in a different league? And it looks like Cincinnati is in a different league compared to Cleveland today, okay? Another team is Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is ranked number 11 in the league, okay? The Cubs are ranked much higher than the Philadelphia Phillies. The Mets are ranked much higher than the Washington Nationals today. The Boston Red Sox appear to be heading in a different direction. They're trending upwards. Tampa Bay is trending downwards, okay? Same thing with Atlanta. Atlanta's starting to trend in the right direction. Texas, the Rangers are trending in the right direction, and Minnesota is heading in the opposite direction. Last 5 games, last 10 games. Next team here is Toronto. They're in another league compared to St. Louis. Next team here is the San Francisco Giants. They are ranked number 7, okay? I think they almost got a sweep, or they did sweep Atlanta, okay? So that helps there when they were at home. Athletics are still ranked number 4 in this category. And that'll do it, guys, for who is ranked better than their opponents. Hope that helps you guys. Hope that helps you to an extent. Guys, if you're not following, hit the follow button. Okay? You're not going to want to miss the 10-day series that we got going on. You know what we're doing. You don't have to be super obvious about it. Don't say the word. Don't say the L word. But it's, Ladder. Okay? Just we're climbing, okay? We're climbing. We're starting with 10, then 20, then 30. Keep track. What's the freebie? We are cooking it up right now, and it will be discussed and it will be released, okay? Double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen. Who wants to go next? Let me check on YouTube. YouTube is good. Let me check on YouTube Mobile. YouTube Mobile is good. That means TikTok. I am all yours. I'm all yours. Who wants to discuss their play? Goat Troller. I see you double tapping. Goat Troller wants to talk about the goat's mind is different. Thank you, brother. Oof. That's dope, man. Yo, I wish I could send these. Crap. I pinned the wrong one. I wish I could send these messages to the Discord reviews channel. Guys, if you guys want to drop a little review for me, even if it's a GIF, even if it's a couple words, there's a channel for that. Drop it for me. It means a lot if you do, okay? You guys say a lot of nice things on the stream. I wish I could screen capture this, but I know I can't. Go Troller. I don't see anything for you, brother. Just tapping. Thank you, brother. Sounds good, man. Yeah, you are the man, dog. My man's name is Go Troller, and he's a supporter. I love it. Rockies are going to upset. Ooh. Thank you guys for sharing the stream, man. Feel free to do so with some friends. Some guys that genuinely, you guys know, you guys have people that just keep losing lays, right? They keep losing their lays. They keep losing their 5, 18. Yeah, it's time to stop doing the lays and to start time to take this seriously. Nah. I'm in my mood right now, okay? It's time to take this seriously, okay? How much have you lost? Go look at FanDuel, go look at MGM, go look at DraftKings, okay? Over your lifetime, those lays are not gonna work for you, okay? Those lays are not gonna work for you. You have to grow up, okay? And know that straight picks pay the bills and the lays are just for the thrills, okay? You've never heard that anywhere before. I made it up. I don't care what Slater has to say in the Discord. I made that up. I'm kidding. He made it up. So if you guys want to take this seriously, there is money to be made in this, okay? There is an income to be made at this, but only if you take this seriously, okay? Follow the units, be responsible, play responsibly, stop being greedy, stop chasing, stop asking me if I like the Dodgers yesterday late night at 1 a.m. because I might fall for it sometimes, or look, it's okay, but sprinkle those things, guys. Sprinkle those things. If you're in the Discord and there's people in the play of the day and they're hot, or there's people in the jungle or House of Cards they're hot, tell them, copy them, but little sprinkles, man, little sprinkles, okay? The official plays, the straight picks, pay the bills, and then we do a little cherry on top, a little lay, okay? A lay is just for the thrills. Does that make sense, guys? God. I'm playing, man. All right, guys, who wants to go next? Down 3K, down 9K. I'm sorry to see it, man. If you guys want, guys, like I've mentioned before, I am not in the business of teaching anybody brand new how to do this, okay? But those of us that are already in this and want help, I can help guide you in the right direction, okay? That's all I'm doing. I could guide you in the right direction because I'm sick and tired of people living with a negative that could be easily turned into a positive if you just ride with somebody that knows what they're doing, okay? And I put in the time. I show you guys my lab all the time. I just made changes, so now my lab is even better. I'm right next to my balcony now. I'm getting direct sunlight. I feel good. This is gonna help me. I'm always constantly improving. I'm innovative, right? As corny as it sounds, I never stay the same. I'm always changing things up. And only the Discord is going to benefit from it. The free play channel, okay, I'm trying to bring you guys along. But it looks like I gotta drag you guys with me. No, if you guys can't drop a little fireball emoji, give me some good vibes, then okay, I'm gonna just go private. I'm just gonna go with the Discord, okay? So $20, man, $20 if you want all my action, right? You don't have to hit fireballs if you don't want to in the paid Discord, okay? But when I'm going out of my way and give you guys freebies that are 16 out of 17, at least hit a little fireball for me, at least comment, at least hit a like for me. And I'm giving you free weeks in the Discord. Yesterday, I announced 2 free winners in the Discord. Neither one of them has come back to DM me. I'm not going to go find you. If I'm offering you a free week because you double tapped and you commented, okay, send me a Discord DM. Whoever's watching this, chances are you didn't watch all the video all the way through yesterday, and you still haven't messaged me to try to get your free week. So if that's not fair, I'm giving you a free week, but you're not watching all the way through. That's not on me, okay? That's not on me. So if you want to go see if you were one of the winners, go back to my videos, watch it all the way through. I'm not asking too much. I think my stuff is that good. Humbly. I come from humble beginnings, man. And I'm trying to stay grounded. I'm always trying to stay grounded. There's ups and downs, man, but there's way more ups if you're riding with me than downs. That's all I can say, okay? Back to this, guys. And yes, there will be another free week giveaway today on today's video. All you have to do is like, comment, and save the video. Make sure you're following, okay? And that's done completely random. Got me worked up again. Fired up. I'm spamming your likes. Thank you, Ego. I appreciate it. Ego, if you have a game you want to discuss, let me know. Brianna Toxica, man, nah, we can't mess with the Toxicas, man. We just need positive vibes here. Guys, welcome. Whoever just joined the Discord, Jeremy, welcome, brother. I hope you find yourself at home. Click around. Let me know if you need any help. It's time to get back to the breakdowns, guys. Somebody drop me a game. Let me know by double tapping that you dropped the game. No Toxicas allowed. We just talked about the chancla, man. We just identified the teams with the chancla. Myra says, we ride with the GOAT. Thank you, Myra. I do appreciate that. Anyone else think the Rays are going to light up the scoreboard tonight? So they just lit up the scoreboard yesterday, Myra. They put up 10 runs yesterday, so I'm not sure that I can fall in love with them lighting up the scoreboard again on back-to-back nights. Somebody did mention the Rays team total over, and I'm not going to disagree with that because Lucas Giolito is hittable, and he's very hittable at home. And so I'm not going to disagree with that. But, yeah, after just scoring 10 runs yesterday, I would probably be looking at a different game. Double tap, guys. Who wants to go next? Double tap the screen if you want to go next. Double tap the screen, guys, if you guys want to go next. I need to know. This game is looking pretty interesting to me. Okay? And I need to write this down. Where's my sticky note? Here's my sticky note. Gold Mamba, we talked about Abbott. I told you Abbott is a pitcher that looks like he has a good matchup today. Or he can go the distance. My only problem is that the Cleveland Guardians are not showing a ton of plate are showing a lot of plate discipline. Sorry about that. They are showing a lot of plate discipline. So I would be a little bit careful there because Cleveland is number 7 in BBs over the last 14 days. Okay? So I need to know, guys. I need to take us to this game right here between the Cubs and Phillies. This is such a good game here again. We were on it yesterday. We took the under yesterday, and it was a little sweaty, but we got it. We got it done, okay? The Cubs versus Philadelphia Phillies, okay? So get your smiley face ready. Get your crying face ready because it's going to be Phillies in red, guys. Phillies in red. Phillies with the smiley face. Phillies with the smiley face. Cubs in the crying face, guys. Let me know what you think. I'm writing this down. This is information that is useful to me. Cubs or Phillies? Phillies or Cubs? Smiley face for Philadelphia, right? Because it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Wasn't that a show? And then crying face for the Cubs. Guys, welcome. Whoever just joined the Discord, welcome. Looks like people are taking the Phillies today. Tie game. Tied up. We are tied here. Dustin, I'll get to your play, brother. This is a hard one. Yeah, you got Colin Ria on one side, Mick Abel on the other side. These are two, Mick has shown us something. Colin Ria, I'm not sure, but you got the better bats on Chicago as well. So, guys, last 10 seconds, guys. Philadelphia or the Cubs? Philadelphia or the Cubs? Cubs in blue, Philadelphia in red. Looks like the Cubs won by a little bit. I've made note of that. Let's do another segment real quick, guys, and then we'll get back to the breakdowns. The next segment is who has the better bats. Okay, so pay attention here to the offensive comparisons, okay? Where we have the biggest discrepancies is the Dodgers. The Dodgers their bats are back. Their bats are back. San Diego's is not. The next game is Arizona. Arizona definitely has their bats today. Shout out Arizona. Thank you for doing what you did yesterday for us, man. Thank you for picking up the phone call. I called. I know it was late. It was 2 a.m. here, but it was only 11 o'clock there, so it's always good to have connects everywhere. Next game, the Athletics. The Athletics does give us a batting edge over the Angels today. The next game here is the White Sox. Ooh, the White Sox bats are better than Houston's bats. Keep that in mind, guys. Minnesota, their bats are better than Texas today. Next game here. Ooh, and this is probably the biggest night and day difference, guys. Night and day difference between the Mets and the Nationals. Mets are pretty much ranked number 1 across different categories. Washington is ranked number 26, 27 around different categories. So that's a huge discrepancy there in Flushing. I now know that this is in Flushing because I was just in Queens, guys. Queens, New York. Shout out Nana's Teriyaki, guys. Shout out, if you guys are in the Queens area, head to Nana's Teriyaki. You will not be disappointed. I was just grubbing that food this weekend. The next game that gives us a pitching edge, or a batting edge, sorry, is going to be the Cubs. The Cubs over Philadelphia. It's not a big edge, but it is an edge, okay? The next one here is going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates. They have an edge on offense against somebody. Stop me. That you probably haven't heard that before. So that is interesting. I'm thinking about Cincinnati versus Cleveland. If there's a batting edge here, it's pretty close. But I'm going to say we do. I'm going to say Cincinnati does have a batting edge here. And the last one, last but not least, do we have an edge here with Baltimore's bats? It's small. It's small, but I'm gonna say sure. I'm gonna say yes. We have an edge here. Wait, you're in Queens? I'm originally from Long Island. No, brother, I'm in DC. I was just in Queens visiting this weekend, just doing some tour stuff, and we stopped by one of my friends. He was in. He owns a restaurant. He's the owner of a restaurant in Queens. Sorry about that, guys. He's the owner of a restaurant in Queens. Feel free to stop by Nana's Teriyaki. Tell him the goat sent you. Ape is one of the most generous people I know. He will take care of you some way or another if you tell him that the goat sent you. Okay. I'm in DC too. Yankees and Astros LFG. Okay, guys, it's time to do a couple more breakdowns. Let's go, guys. And I'm gonna bump up. Let's see. I'm gonna bump YouTube real quick, guys. And let me check what YouTube has to say. Pirates team total over. Okay, so somebody's looking at taking the Pirates bats, which I just mentioned has the batting edge today. And you have that edge against Sandy Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara is not himself. Stop. Sandy Alcantara is not himself. He's not the guy that he used to be, okay? And he's even worse on the road. So if you're taking Pittsburgh, whose bats appear to be a little better lately, excuse me. If you're taking Pittsburgh, whose bats appear to be a little better, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you for doing that because Miami on the other side is not... They don't have a pitcher today that I trust. Sorry, guys. I had to do something for my dog. Yes. So if you're thinking about taking Miami-Pittsburgh game over, or sorry, Pirates team total over, I'm not mad at you if you do that, okay? I will have a clearer picture, guys, on totals and line movement in a bit, guys. So it is important to know where that total started and where the total headed, okay? So we will talk about it. Who do I like for today? Ivana, I am cooking it up right now. This is what we're doing. This is what we do every single day. We are cooking up together right now. We're in the lab. You guys are in my lab right now here in Washington, D.C. If you guys notice, maybe I'll move out the way a little. My lab changed a little bit. I have a little bit more space now, and I moved up way closer to the balcony. So now I get a lot more natural sunlight. That means good things for the Discord. The small things matter, guys. Having a fresh cut on Friday matters. Being back home after vacation and feeling good about it, that matters. And today, just getting more natural sunlight, more vitamin D definitely helps. Pause. A double tap, guys. Who wants to go next? Robert, I see you double tapping. He says, what do I think about Detroit? Detroit is on the road at Baltimore. This line is moving, appears to be moving in favor of Baltimore, okay? The batting edge, it looks like I do have a batting edge here for Baltimore. I have a bullpen edge with Baltimore too. And in terms of pitching, both of these guys are not really reliable, but Cade Povich does appear to be due for positive regression. So if you're on Baltimore, I'm not mad at you. Baltimore is playing better. They've won 7 games out of the last 10. They're definitely playing better. So I don't know if they're back, but after firing their head coach, I think they might be onto something a little bit more. I'm prepared this time, guys. I got the tennis ball. I'm prepared this time. So I entertained him a little bit, got him out of here. All right, guys. I am a dad. I am a dad of a mini golden doodle. So you guys are gonna have to tolerate with me because I am not gonna put him in a crate, man. I'm not gonna do that to him. Do you see Jose Ramirez getting a hit? That's a good question, man. Jose Ramirez for Cleveland. Is that our guy? Was that our guy for our daily dinger? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I saw he had a good day, but not a home run. So I don't know if he ended up getting a home run. I was like half watching that game. So is his matchup good today against Andrew Abbott? Nah, man. Andrew Abbott's pretty nice. And then when the bullpen comes into the game, the relievers, Cincinnati's bullpen is pretty nice too, man. So I'm not loving him to get a hit today. But he is Jose Ramirez, and he'll probably do it. Okay, guys? So I wasn't sharing the bottom of my screen, guys. In the bottom of my screen, I got to update my numbers. Look at me, man. I'm over here still advertising 15-1. We are now 16-1 on our MLB daily selection, okay? So stay till the end until today's picks. We're approaching the top of the hour, so we gotta get moving on this, okay? And then the next record that we have here is the MLB unders, okay? You guys know I love my unders. Unders, after yesterday's Phillies and Cubs under, And then we also had a parlay that had the under as well. That puts us at 27-6, okay? You guys have been following me since the unders were 13-0, okay? And you guys decided to continue sitting on the sidelines, and that's okay. That's okay. If you don't think it's worth $20, that's okay. But we now are 27-6 on the MLB unders, okay? So we cashed 2 yesterday, 1 in the form of a lay and 1 in the form of a 2-unit straight, okay? So that puts us at 27-6. And on the daily pick, which a lot of you guys are waiting for, we are 16-1. We're going for 17-1 today. 17-1 today. We're going to continue episode 6 today of our 10-day series. And we're also going to start day 1 of a brand new series based on player props. Double tap the screen, guys. Who went next? Ellie Cruz for a stolen. Bro, you could do stolen base. You guys could do props for everything. Wow. I have no idea how to begin to do that, brother. So hit the follow button if you're not following. Do not miss these series. If you want to join the Discord, link is in bio, guys. Link is operational too. So if it's not working, let me know, guys. I will send you a direct link that you could copy and paste into your browser. Let's see who's double tapping. Chris is double tapping. He says, what do I think about the Cubs, right? Because we did just do a poll on this, okay? So what I think about the Cubs is that you have the better team in Chicago right now. You got the better bullpen. You got slightly better bats. But now that I look at it, is it really that much significant? I did check the box. Yeah, the away numbers. Chicago on the road is really good. They're number 5. Meanwhile, Philadelphia at home, number 19. But here's the biggest thing with the pitchers today, man. Colin Ria is not a guy that I'm going to back. I am not going to back Chicago Colin Ria. Mick Abel has shown us something. He's a rookie. He's only played 2 games. But just like another rookie on the board today for Kansas City, right? Did they change it? I have Chris Bubick. I thought it was Noah Cameron. These rookies are pretty good right now. So, he's only given up 1 run, Mick Abel. I used to call him Mick Foley, okay? Now he earned his name. He's earned his name, Mick Abel. 1 run in 11 innings in 2 games. And his expected numbers are really good, too. So, am I going to touch this game? Probably not. Probably not, because I have pitchers there that are pretty unsure what they could do here. Also coming back from back-to-back. Yes, so consider, the spot for Chicago. Chicago is one of the teams that I tell you is not one of the teams. It's the number 1 team against after a loss, okay? So now they're coming back after 2 losses in a row. You're not going to see that every time. They are 19-6 after a loss. 19-6 are the Chicago Cubs, guys. If you guys see me turning around, I'm just checking. Share your checkbox on here to see. Willie, I am sharing my screen, guys. I'm sharing my screen. There are 2 YouTube streams going on at a time, okay? So if you guys want to continue just seeing my face, that's cool. That's cool. But if you want to head to my screen share, go to my profile. I'm not sure how you get to it, but go to my profile. Just search my name, The Go Covers, and you'll see the second stream, guys. So feel free to head there. Give me a thumbs up on here before you leave, and hit subscribe because you're not going to want to miss these streams. Willie Cuts. We are sharing my screen. Let me know, guys, somebody if that's not coming through, but it looks like it is because I'm getting comments on that side too for people, guys. So let's check, guys. We're almost approaching the top of the hour. We have to get our boxes checked. Who has the pitching edge today, guys? Pitching is everything in baseball. Do you have Tom Brady on one side versus Chad Henne on the other side? Do you have okay, we're in DC, right? Do you have whatever, you know? I'm not in football mode right now. I'm in baseball mode. But the point is, pitching is everything. Who's good? Who's not? Who's due? Who's doo-doo? That's a catchy name right there. Who's due? Who's doo-doo? Pitching edge. I'm looking for pitching edge. I have a clear pitching edge with Andrew Abbott. Okay, Andrew Abbott for Cincinnati gives us a clear pitching edge over Slade Ciccone. We've talked about that. Next pitcher here that has a clear edge is going to be Mick Abel, right? That rookie for Philadelphia. Only 2 games. Will I check the box for 2 games? One of those games was in Toronto. That's a tough place to play. And he held them to 1 run in 5 innings. And he was a high prospect coming out of Philadelphia minor leagues there. I'm going to check the box there for Philadelphia, okay? Next game where we have a clear pitching edge here is going to be Washington, Mackenzie Gore, okay? So that's one that I told you guys has a clear edge for the Mets bats, but in terms of pitching, I have a clear edge here for Mackenzie Gore, the pitcher, okay? Another game where I have a very clear pitching edge is going to be Tampa Bay, Pepiot over Giolito. I keep telling you guys, Giolito is not a guy I want to back. Next game, I'm looking for the clear edges, guys. The clear edge is going to be... Lance McCullers is pretty close, but his home numbers are pretty bad. I am good. I am good on that. Let's see, another one. I need to get more numbers on Bobby Miller, guys. Bobby Miller is going up against, it looks like he's getting recalled from the minor leagues, guys. So we're at the top of the hour. My spreadsheet needs to be 100% full by now. So bear with me. We're gonna together.
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky Mountains and endless amounts of family fun. We've brought together 4 families from across the country.
Yesterday it was Bobby Miller. Today, I'm showing Matt Sawyer. Looks like he is due to make he's joining the big club. He's joining the Dodgers today. He's got recalled. Looks like he pitched for the majors in Kansas City last year, but today he's pitching for the Dodgers. Looks like this is a guy that just keeps going back and forth between the majors and the minors. So he has played several games this year. Let's write them down. Let's see where we're at, man. If you guys have seen my pictures, if you've seen the pictures have changed, please let me know. So this is one where I need to have the right guy. And that guy is going to be Matt Sawyer, however you say his name. So his numbers are telling me. So listen up for the runs, the earned runs in the last 5 games, guys. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just have to lock down, and we're going to get back to the breakdowns, guys. Earned runs 1, 2, 2, 0, 0. Pretty good. Why is this guy getting recalled? Because he doesn't go a lot of innings. 3, 2, 4, 1, 4. Okay, so then his numbers end up being pretty average. On the road this year, he's 1, 0, 0, 1. Road numbers very good. Road innings 3, 1, 4, 1. So he's better on the road. Okay, shout out to my man there. Let's also put down his so he's getting recalled from AAA, and his numbers at AAA. Excuse me, guys. 9 runs. Alo, no. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. He listens to me. Go to bed. 9 runs in 19 innings, guys. That was Alo. He just wanted to say hi. There he is. Some of you guys can see him. 9 runs in 19 innings in AAA there for Matt Sawyer, however you say his name. Dylan Cease is on the other side. Listen up for his earned runs, guys. Looks like he's pretty consistent. Consistently average. 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. Okay? Innings pitched 5, 4, 5, 7, 6. Okay? So this guy is consistently below average. At home, listen to his home earned runs 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, sounds like he's better at home because his innings pitched are 4, 6, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he is slightly better at home, but not that much better either. Los Angeles Dodgers. So he's played 2 games against the Dodgers last year, and it was 4 runs and 10 innings. Not bad. It continues to be average. Where he did shine against the Dodgers was at home last year. 1 run in 5 innings, okay? We have one more game to do a full breakdown for, and that's going to be the it's not Brian Wu. This is another one they changed, guys. Let me know if you guys see any changes like this. Logan Evans is going for Seattle today. It's not Brandon Pfaadt. So Cal Raleigh. Oh my God, they changed it up on us. Maybe we got to do a morning stream. But that's fine. We can live with it, guys. Logan Evans, he still went 0 for 5 yesterday, so he is due. He's not due. He is due. Logan Evans, guys, listen up for his earned runs in his last 5 games. 1, 4, 0, 3, 1. There's no outliers there, guys. My outliers are 5 runs or more. Okay, that's when I say it's an outlier. When I have that kind of difference right there. Seattle, Logan Evans. Listen to his innings pitch, 8, 6, 6, 5, 5. Very good numbers there overall for Seattle. On the road, 4, 0, 1. Okay, looks like he got rocked in his last road game. 6, 6, 5 are the innings. So pretty good numbers there. for my man Logan Evans, who's actually a rookie. So I'm going to put Rook right here because he doesn't have a full sample size. And let me write down his AAA is 7 runs in 15 innings. 7 runs in 15 innings, guys, for Logan Evans, okay? Oh, am I tripping? So Brian Wu was the
Pigeon Forge is home to the Great Smoky.
Brandon Pfaadt is going for the Diamondbacks today, so that is good. And Cal Raleigh is, I'm still loving his matchup then, because Brandon Pfaadt's earned runs are 5, 8, 3, 3, 4. Everybody's in love with this guy, and I don't understand why. This guy had one good run in the playoffs, and everybody I think he got paid, and now everybody thinks he's the next best thing. He is not. Listen to his earned runs at home, however: 8, 0, 2, 1, 0. Is there an outlier? Yes, there is. The outlier is the 8. That 8 sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm gonna put outlier 8 in 8 and 0. He didn't record a single out versus Washington. So the last time he played in his home park, he got his butt whooped. Okay, so that's enough of an outlier that I gotta take it out. I take it out. I make a side note of it. But listen up for the earned runs without the 8. It's a 0, 2, 0, 2, 1, 0, 3. Okay, so those numbers come back to earth. Innings pitched at home: 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. My man's the devil, man. Be careful with that. But very solid numbers at home. So okay, Pfaadt at home, different story than on the road, guys. 2 and 6 are the inning. He gave up 2 runs in 6 innings against Seattle last year. And that's it, guys. I have the full breakdown. I am prepared. I am ready. Breakdown time, guys. Who wants to go next? Can you show us my picks? Yes. If you get in the Discord, you can see you get full access to my plays, bro. Full access to my plays. My coffee is almost done here. We got to wrap it up. My man Tariq says, what I think about Phillies today. Let's look at Phillies. So I've mentioned Colin Rea is not a pitcher that I'm going to back, right? His actual numbers are bad. His expected numbers are bad. And this Mick Abel kid appears to be pretty good. But I have a bullpen edge with Chicago, and I have the batting edge with Chicago. And I got Chicago after a loss. 19 and 6 are the Chicago Cubs after a loss. That's enough for me to say chill. I'm probably not going to go against them either, but let me see. The line movement is going in favor of the Cubs. Yeah, I would be disinterested in this game. Double tap, guys. If you dropped any game while I was yapping right now, if you dropped anything, double tap the screen and I will scroll up as far as I have to go find your play. Is that fair? I'm getting to everybody's play. I'm ignoring nobody. If you guys are not following, hit the follow button because we are now on day 6, episode 6 of our 10-day series. Okay? The 10-day series means we started at 10 and we're going up to a lot more than 10, okay? So we're on episode 6 on our very first try, okay? We haven't failed at this. Speaking of first tries, we've only dropped 17 MLB selections. Only dropped 17 MLB selections. We've hit on 16 of them. 16 MLB selections. And guys, I will not forget the one loss, okay? At this point, I probably forgot the wins. I will not forget that one loss. It was Dodgers -1 against the Mets 8 days ago. I still remember it because I hesitated. That was a small slate. I had to cook up something, and I cooked up something, man. And we still had a chance. We went to extra innings. We still had a chance. I know what I'm doing here, guys. If you want to ride with me and get all my plays, link is in bio. Spend $20. You've heard a dozen different people tell you it's worth out every single penny. Day 6, episode 6, we are cooking it up, guys. Welcome, whoever just joined the Discord. We have tripled in size over the last month. We are on pace to blow up. You guys have a chance to be some of my OGs, right? I always said my OGs, the guys that are there from the beginning before I blow up. If you share the same vision with me, if you think this Discord is going to blow up, get in there right now because you can still call yourself one of the first few that were there at the beginning. Okay, we're a big community. We've tripled in size, but we're only growing and we're gonna pop off. Somebody said 500 people is gonna be here a month from now. I think this could be 5,000 people. Okay, so you guys, yes, you guys are the OGs right now. Jano, I remember you. Don, I remember y'all. You know, Lizzie out here with me. You know. Emmy in the Discord, New Papa, Lala, bro, Slater. These guys have been with me for a long time. These are the OGs. Guys, when I want to be outrageous, I want to be wealthy one day, like wealthy, so I can be outrageously generous. That is my goal. That's the way I was brought up. I want to give back. So all I need to know from my OGs is what color Tesla they want one day, okay? Because I want to be in a position where I can give the greatest car in the world to some of my OGs, the one that stuck with me through the whole way, okay? That's what I want. If you share the same vision with me, get in the Discord. You can still be one of my OGs right now, because when I blow up, I'm not going to remember names anymore. I can still remember names, guys. If you guys want, there we go. Lizzie, one of my new, she's only been here a month, and she's already telling you. She hesitated. She hesitated too a month ago. She's like, I don't know, I'm a little interested. She gave a chance. She gave it a chance. And here she is a month later. She said, you won't be disappointed. Anyways, guys, the interior has to be white. A white leather on a Tesla is amazing. The exterior, you could pick any color. I have the steel gray or some shit. It's graphite gray. It's nice. I like it, but I kind of wish I got the black one. So let me know, guys. At that point, when we make it, just let me know what color Tesla you want, man. Black. Scorpio says black. Okay, man. And it's not just a matter of being in the Discord. Be active, man. Be active. You know, drop reactions. Compete. I give you guys tournaments and competitions where you guys can compete for cash prizes and stay for free. You could get a free month. So make sure to get in the Discord. Yeah, Mufasa's telling you guys too. Matte Black. Yeah, Matte Black is nice, bro. Matte Black is nice. And we can't go with like the base model either. Forget the base model. I have the Performance Model 3, bro. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Fastest car ever. People get injured in my car. I've had people like they're recording and then they'll hit their phone or they'll get the whiplash. It's fun. It's a fun car. If you've never been in a Tesla, don't hate on it until you be in there. So guys, hit the follow first of all, so you can be a part of this journey. And then if you want to be in the Discord and want to be one of my OGs and ride with me, get in the Discord, be active. I'll show love back. Just show me some love too. The GOAT ain't no joke. Shoot, man, I wish I could send all this stuff to the reviews channel. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I can't compete when it comes to baseball. I'm clueless. I don't watch. I'm a football guy. Hey, bro. Ain't nothing like football, man. Ain't nothing like football. Remember this page come football season because my college football is different, okay? My NFL is good. It's really good. Tell me in the Discord if you guys remember my NFL primetime games. I had a primetime run. It started in the playoffs 2 years ago, and then 3 years ago maybe. From the playoffs and then into the regular season, our primetime NFL record was like 32, 33-0. Where we hit on 33 straight plays on primetime. Guys, this is nothing. 16-1 is nothing, okay? Stay with me. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna do this. So that's NFL, but I still say college football is still my number one, man. Nothing like college football. We gonna be all right. Anyways, was I on TikTok 2 years ago? Yeah, but I wasn't like showing my face. I wasn't doing all that stuff. Guys, we gotta lock in. All right, double tap. 33, interesting number. Yes, it was 33. It was 33. At that point, we used to do like unit wise. Okay. So if I don't really do that anymore because most of my units are 1 or 2, 3. But it was unit wise. So all of our primetime plays were like 3 units, right? 4 units. So I could argue, okay, so it's do it and take it at 3 times your risk, right? 4 times your risk, whatever it is. So unit wise, yes, 33 in a row. So we could say 33 units in a row cashed, okay? Which would be 33 standard bets, 33 standard picks. Okay, guys, double tap the screen, guys. Who wants to go next? We got to wrap it up. We're at the top of the hour. Let's do 2 more breakdowns, guys. 2 more breakdowns. Richard Dodd says it's my birthday. Congrats, brother. What do people say on their birthdays? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Richard, brother. Double tap, guys. Double tap. Who wants to go next? Thanks, guys, for the follow. Robert is double tapping. Robert says, I'm looking. Robert says, what do I think about the Nationals today? Nationals on the road at New York Mets. You got a clear batting edge with the Mets. You got a clear pitching edge with Mackenzie Gore. That makes it a pretty easy stay away. However, if I had to absolutely take somebody, I think there could be value with the Mets. It could be value with the Mets, okay? Guys, we got to finish up the pitching edge, guys. Where are the pitching edges today now that we have all the information filled out? Logan Evans. Yes, Logan Evans does give us a pitching edge for Seattle. I'm going to go ahead and check that box. And I think that was it for the last two pitchers. That's the reason we took Mitch Spence. Mitch Spence does give us a pitching edge there with the Athletics as well. San Fran versus Colorado. Do I have an edge here with Kyle Harrison? Yes, I do. That's enough for me to say I have a pitching edge there with San Fran, okay? Let me look at the breakdowns, make sure I didn't miss anything. Logan Evans over Fott, yes. Matt Sawyer over Cease, no. Kyle Harrison, yes. Miles Mikolas, yes. That's an edge over Chris Bassett. Ryan Pepiot, yes. He gives us a pitching edge. Mackenzie Gore, yes. Mick Abel, yes. And Abbott, yes. Okay, guys, we've checked a lot of boxes now. But we got to check some of the most important ones, guys. Let's do a breakdown, guys. Let's do a breakdown so I don't bore you guys. Even though it would be way more boring to have a guest speaker, I think. It would be way more boring to have a guest speaker. Guys, I need to know real quick, what do you guys think? This game is kind of speaking to me a little bit right now. And that game is going to be, hold up. So we just did Cubs. Okay, this one I got to know from you guys. Athletics versus the Angels. Athletics versus the Angels. Mitch Spence on one side, Jose Soriano on the other side. This was a Los Angeles 7-4 win yesterday. Guys, get your smiley face ready. Get the crying face ready. Because you are smiling if you're taking Angels. Angels in red. Angels with the smiley face. Angels with the smiley face. Athletics with the blue in blue, guys. Angels red. Angels red. And Athletics in blue. How are you guys feeling about this game? You guys taking the Athletics or the Angels? Smiley face or crying face, guys? Smile with the Angels. Cry with the Athletics. Smile with the Angels. Cry with the Athletics. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Smile with the Angels. Cry with the Athletics. Smile with the Angels. Cry with the Athletics. Yo, my man Daniel says, yo, back to you, brother. Let me check on YouTube. YouTube, what are you guys up to? He says, let's see, my man Ramiro says, what do I think about Austin Riley? Austin Riley for Atlanta. Let me know, guys. I'm not a big prop guy, so let me know if these guys have moved. Okay, the A's have won 8-4. I'm a little surprised by that. I thought A's might be a little sneaky, but it looks like everybody's thinking the same thing. Ramiro says, what do I think about Austin Riley? So, guys, if you do send a prop, just let me know what team also these guys are on, just because I don't really follow props like that. I don't do fantasy, but I know Austin Riley, he's on the Atlanta Braves. So, is the Atlanta Braves matchup pretty good here against Quinn Priester? Quinn Priester is pretty nice, but he does get hit at home. So, he's not bad. He's not bad there. In a bad matchup, Atlanta versus Milwaukee. The only problem is that Atlanta's now is a cold lineup in Atlanta with the Atlanta Braves. Their lineup is kind of cold, so the lineup doesn't really move a whole lot. The Milwaukee bullpen is pretty good. So after Priester has gone out, I don't know if you get a hit late in the game. So I'm not really excited about that, man. Willie says, Willie, it looks like you found the stream, brother. Let me know what else you got here. Let's see. What do you think about the Twins? Willie says, what do I think about the Twins? Minnesota is at home against Texas. They're at home against Texas with the batting edge for Minnesota. But they don't have the pitching edge. Tyler Mahle appears to be that guy. Appears to be that guy. But let me see. If I take out this 6-4. If I take out the 6-4 for Zebby Matthews, it doesn't look so bad. But it's not really an outlier. So I'm just going to say bounce back. Potential bounce back game there for Zebby Matthews. But is there a pitching edge for Tyler Mahle? I said this was pretty even. I'm gonna stick to that. So because I have an even pitching matchup and I have the bats advantage for Minnesota, I have the bullpen edge for Minnesota. Minnesota is the way I'd be looking at that one, guys. No Chapman for the Giants. Yes. Remind me before we leave, guys. we are gonna substitute Chapman, and we will do it again. Okay, we'll replay it again. Twins are starting Richardson. Let me check. Thank you, because I started my my cap yesterday. So let me know. Let's look at the RotoWire real quick. Let's see what RotoWire has to say. Hope there's not a change here. If there's a change, I need to know about it right away. Minnesota. Where's Minnesota? Woods Richardson. Damn it. Guys, so never mind everything I said, man. Woods, we're going to update these numbers real quick, guys. So never mind what I said because the pitchers have changed in Minnesota. The pitchers have changed in Minnesota, so I'm going to update to say Woods Richardson. Thank you. Shout out my man Willie Cutts, I think, sent that from Minnesota. So let's update the numbers real quick. No big deal. This guy has the longest last name in the world, man. Let's go. Simeon is his name. Woods. Is it hyphen Richardson? Let's see. Let's try hyphen. No, it doesn't take anything. I have to type it in exactly the way. Yes, okay, that works. Looks like he's been injured though, so that's important to know. So we delete all the entries for Zebby Matthews. And let's see what we got here with Woods Richardson. So he's got recalled from AAA. Recall there. Let's see what he was doing in AAA real quick. So he played 3 games in AAA and he kind of got rocked a little bit. 8 runs. 8 runs in 17 in AAA. Guys, if I'm telling you, if I'm talking to you about a pitcher and that's not the pitcher that you're seeing, let me know. I won't get offended. Actually, I do really appreciate it. So Woods Richardson. The numbers were right. I just had the wrong guy. Yeah, so Woods Richardson is the one coming off of a bounce back. Okay, so this kind of worked out. So all my numbers do apply. He is coming off of a bounce back, but he got sent to the minors. I don't think it's injury related. Yeah, it's not injury related. So he hasn't played since May 14th, almost a month ago. So last game, May 14th. And so, okay, everything I kind of said that I thought was about, no. So now I do have a pitching edge with Tyler Mahle because this guy hasn't pitched. And the last time we saw Woods Richardson, he did get rocked a little bit. He is a little better at home. So, yeah, pitching edge does go to Texas. Thank you guys for letting me know. Matt Chapman not in the lineup. Yes, we're going to replace him. We're going to replace him in the lineup. Excuse me real quick. All right. It is time, guys. It's time that we've done enough breakdowns. It's time to, you guys want to know what the daily pick is, right? It is. We are overdue on this, actually. We are overdue. Let's get to the daily pick. Anybody want to get to the daily pick? Stop. Hello. Double tap, guys. Double tap to get to the daily pick right now. It's going to take us a little bit of time, but let's cook it up. McCullers. You guys want to talk about McCullers? All right, let's do it. Double tap if you guys just want to get to the pick anyways. McCullers. Lance McCullers against the White Sox. I am not a strikeout guy, but if I was, I would be looking at somebody that can hang in there and go the distance. I don't think Lance McCullers is that guy. He gets popped at home. 12 runs in 10 innings for him at home. 12 runs in 10 innings. Very good, very terrible numbers there for Lance McCullers. He didn't play all of last year either. It does look like he's due for positive regression. But does that come against the White Sox? I don't know about that, at least in terms of strikeout. I don't know about that because the White Sox are actually they don't do a lot of things well, but one thing they are doing well is number 2. They're number 2 in plate discipline in terms of BBs, walks. Okay, their walks are number 2 in the league. Go. Number 2, man. Okay, guys, it is time. Let's lock in. We got to lock in. Let him cook. Let him cook. Yeah. I got the numbers, guys. Let's update these splits. Listen up, guys. For the opening lines, okay? You don't have to write it down. You can head to my YouTube. We have to do the weather report as well, guys. We have to do the weather report. Let's go to, real quick, Detroit versus Baltimore. Am I going to be right under a fan now? Orioles open up as a minus 120 favorite. I did have that right. Everybody and their mama is on the Tigers, guys. 82% is on the Tigers. Okay, so keep that in mind. Cleveland opened up as a minus 120. Yes, minus 120. The public is on the Reds. 66% of the public is on the Reds. Okay. Next one here, the Pittsburgh Pirates opened up as a minus 140 favorite. Everybody's on the Pirates. 80%. That's the highest amount so far. 80% of the public is on Pittsburgh, guys. Chicago Cubs at Phillies. Chicago Cubs at Phillies. This thing opened up minus 20, minus 120 for Philadelphia. And now Chicago has moved up to a pick'em. 58% is on the Chicago side, okay? Next game, guys, let them cook, let them cook. If somebody's getting impatient with me, tell them let them cook, let them cook. We are working right now. Hit the follow button if you're not already following. Washington versus the Mets. Washington versus the Mets. This line opened up minus 160 for the Mets. It is down to minus 152 with 70% on the Mets, guys. So the majority is going to be on the Mets today. Between Tampa and Boston, okay? This thing opened up minus 115 for Boston and for the Rays. And now it looks like the Red Sox are at a pick'em. So this line is moving in favor of Boston with only 54% of the public on the Red Sox. Okay. Next game here, guys. The Yankees open up minus 190. Looks like they're at minus 210 now. And they are road favorites there with 64% of the public on the Yankees. Atlanta Braves. Let's see. This line opened up minus 120. It is up to minus 125 with the Braves with 51%. This is the biggest toss-up game so far, according to the public. 51% of the public is on the Brewers. So a 50-50 game here, according to the public. This is important information. If somebody told you this does not matter, they lied to you. And there's a reason they're not 16-1 on their first 17 picks here on TikTok. Make sure you're following so you don't miss 17 out of 18 today. 17 out of 18 is what we're cooking up. And we're also going for episode 6 of our 10-day series. You guys know what we're doing. We're climbing. We started with 10, went to 20, went to 40, went to 80. We're now at 210. 210. We already 21x our money. 21x. So make sure you're following. Do not miss that series. We're also doing a brand new series with the player props, okay? I'm not a big player, guys, a big player prop, guys, but you guys are making me one, okay? I have no choice to look at this every time you guys ask me for player props. So we're going to run a separate series on that, okay? When and if that loses or if it guys, it's a lay. It's a 10-piece lay, a 10-leg lay. If it loses, okay, oh well, we run it back. We're doing this for fun. We're starting with 10. If 10 is too much, start with 5, okay? Play responsibly. Same thing, guys. If we're on episode 6 right now on the other one, right? If we're at 210 and you could use some of that money to pay the rent or pay some bills, take it out. Leave 100 on the episodes, okay? But the rest of us, we started with 10. We're at 210, and we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, right? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we go. We're gonna keep going. That's what we're going to do, okay? So, back to the splits, guys. Back to the splits. If somebody told you this doesn't matter, it does. They lied to you. They don't care as much as I do. Minnesota opened up at minus 125. This is also a toss-up, according to the public here. 52% of the public is on Minnesota. Next game here, St. Louis game. This thing opened. Ooh, the Blue Jays opened up as a favorite, and now St. Louis is the favorite. That's interesting. We got to look at lineup news. Maybe something had happened in the lineup. The pitchers still look like it's Chris Bassett versus Michaelis. Let me know if that has changed. Houston Astros open up as minus 200, and that line is moving down with 74% of the public on Houston. So why is that line moving in the opposite direction? Sketchy. San Francisco Giants. This thing opened up minus 225 with 83% of the public. Guys, these are not just regular numbers. I have a source. Oh, my God. Oh, I hope I didn't just break that. Shit. I just threw a tennis ball at a monitor, and it hit a monitor on the screen. I hope I didn't break it. I'm going to be so pissed. Anyways, guys, if somebody told you these odds don't matter, maybe they're getting it from an unreliable source, guys. Action Up is unreliable. Pickett is kind of unreliable. I have a source that I get the numbers straight from MGM, guys. So these are favorable. These are numbers that I've proven to be very helpful. Vlad is out, okay? Vlad is out for Toronto, okay? That makes sense. Thank you for letting me know. Guys, hit the follow button. If you're not already following, do not miss our 10-day series. We're doing a 10-day series. We're already on episode 6, okay? So we're going to keep that thing going. We're going to keep climbing. You know what we're doing. Let's see. Next game here, the Angels, guys. Let them cook. Let them cook. The Angels opened up as minus 160. God, I really hope I didn't break that. The Angels, minus 160 with 71% of the public on the Athletics. So, yes, everybody that voted Athletics here, it looks like the public agrees with you. Seattle Mariners opened up minus 115, and now Arizona is the road favorite there. So, looks like that pitching change did flip the line there, as it should. That game opened up with has 62% of the public on Arizona, 62% of the public on Arizona with 92% of the money on Arizona. Last game, guys. Last game, minus 110 is what the Dodgers and Padres opened up as a pick'em. It is now minus 120. Okay, so Padres, this line is moving in favor of Padres. Okay, so real quick, guys. Now we have to go. We have to identify where the line is moving. And who's in reverse line movement, okay? You guys have seen that I've been tracking some reverse line movements, and it's been doing pretty good, guys. So let's get updated odds real quick, guys. Give me a second there, YouTube Mobile. I'll come back to you. We're going to update the odds here. Looks like the Cleveland line has not moved too much. Looks like Pittsburgh is now a minus 150 favorite. Looks like the Cubs remain a pick-em at minus 110. Let's look at the Mets real quick, guys. Let them cook, right? It's let them cook a clock. Let them cook a clock. The Boston Red Sox are still a pick 'em at minus 110. The Yankees are minus 200. Atlanta Braves are minus 125. My dog's getting patient, so it's time, guys. It's time. We're gonna get back to the breakdowns. We're gonna do a last call, but for now, it's let them cook time, guys. If somebody's getting impatient with me, tell them let them cook. Let them cook. Minnesota Twins. This thing is at minus 125. St. Louis is at minus 130. This line is moving a lot in favor of St. Louis. Houston. We have a problem because this line is moving against you with 74% of the public on Houston. San Francisco. San Fran. This line is minus 220. And the Angels. Let's see. The Angels minus 149. Okay. Arizona minus 134. Okay. And then the Padres are at minus 120. I need to write down what the public is at. The public on the Padres is 54% on the Padres, so not very lopsided. Okay, that is it for the totals, guys. Let them cook. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let the goat cook, man. We are cooking up 17 out of 18 here, man. We've hit 16 out of 17. Now we're going for 17 out of 18. You cannot tell me you're not impressed by this. My dog just gave me the ball back. I'm not going to hit the screen again. 17 out of 18 is what we're going for. We started a 10-day series. If you're not a part of the 10-day episode series, I'm doing it publicly here on TikTok. I'm helping everybody pay. If you want to pay off your car, right? If you want to pay the rent for the next 6 months, you're going to be able to do this if you're just following this account. All you have to do is follow the account. I'm not begging anybody to do it, man. Feel free. If you want to hit the follow, feel free to do it. If you want to get in the Discord and you want more of my plays, if you think 16 out of 17 is good, consider getting in the Discord. $20. $20 gives you all of the action, guys. So follow if you're not following, because you're going to miss out on the 10-day series. And I'm blessing you guys with a separate 10-day series, guys. So we're going to do a 10-day series on the games, on the sides and totals, and then another one for player props, okay? So 2 separate ones. So if we mess around and hit 20K, God bless, man. I just want to give back. I want to be outrageous. I want to be outrageously wealthy one day so I could be outrageously generous one day, okay? So this would be a really good start for my heart if we complete this 10-day challenge right now, 10-day series, okay? So we started with 10. We're already at 210. So we're already at 210, and we're going to keep this thing going, guys. Back to let him cook. He's bricked up. Funny. Yeah, man. Okay, so we got updated odds, guys. Let me head back to YouTube Mobile, guys. I am here with you guys. YouTube Mobile, I am still here with you guys. Tell Jacob I'm on his ass in the NBA tournament. NBA tournament, man. We're in the finals of both tournaments, the hockey tournament and the NBA tournament. Shout out to New Papa. New Papa is in the finals of both tournaments. These are the tournaments where you compete for cash prizes. This is where you compete for cash prizes or a free month, right? So you can earn a free month. You can earn cash prizes. The Discord is the best place to be. You can stay for free if you're decent at picks. Any plays today? We're just talking. Vito, you're in the lab with me right now. You're in the lab with me. It's gonna require a little bit of patience, right? Because I'm the chef and you're waiting for your plate, and I got you. It is time for the plate, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I'm not mad at that. Okay, so we got the odds. We got the updated odds. We got the updated line movement. Now it's who. Listen up. Where is the line moving and in favor of who? Okay, the line is moving in favor of Baltimore, and it's in reverse. The line is moving in favor of Baltimore, and it's in reverse. The line is moving in favor of Cincinnati. The line is moving in favor of Pittsburgh. The line is moving in favor of the Cubs. The line is moving in favor of Washington, and it's in reverse. The line is moving in favor of Boston. The line is moving in favor of the Yankees. The market is favoring Atlanta. Welcome, guys, whoever just joined the Discord. The line is moving in favor of nobody in Texas versus Minnesota. Texas versus Minnesota. Toronto versus St. Louis. The line is moving in favor of St. Louis, but we know that Vlad got ruled out. So I still think the line movement matters here, okay? The line is moving in favor of the White Sox, and it's in reverse. The line is moving in the Giants game, not really at all. So I'm not going to mark that. The line is moving in favor of the Athletics. The line is moving in favor of Arizona. The line is moving in favor of the Padres, okay? So we checked the boxes. You got the Discord. Link is in bio. Yes, you got the Discord link is in bio, man. Head there. You can join the free plays. Do the free plays if you want. Again, guys, the free plays, I need you guys to look alive in the free play channel. I'm not going to keep talking to myself. I'm telling you that right now. Drop a reaction, man. Drop a reaction. Show up in the comment section. I do appreciate it. If you don't want to, if you just want the plays, I got you. You don't have to react. You don't have to do anything. Go to the paid Discord. $20. $20, man. I missed the Yankees game. So no, I said the line is moving in favor of the Yankees. And that's it. The one that I skipped, it looks like Texas versus Minnesota. So these games are moving a lot. These lines are moving a lot, and I really like that, guys. Hit the follow button. Do not forget me come college football season. If you think my MLB is good, just wait for my college football. I'm telling you. Guys, my algorithm is not putting videos in front of faces like it was 2 weeks ago. Make sure you're following. Make sure you have alerts on somehow, because you're not going to have a ton of time to lock in the plays, right? So make sure you're following. Guys, we got the odds. We got the updated lines. That's good. Let's check on totals, guys. Let's check on totals. Let's see if anything is looking a little sketchy today. I'm looking. Anything sketchy with the totals? Anything I want to identify? Tampa Bay versus Red Sox looks a little interesting. So this total opened up 9, juice to the over, and then just moved a little bit, juice to the under. So I'm gonna write it down, but probably not enough movement there. Okay, here's an interesting one, guys. If you were expecting runs in the Rangers and Twins, the numbers are showing that this line is moving in favor of the over. Okay, this line is moving in favor of the over, 8.5. This line opened up 8.5. It is now 9. The reason it's important is that everybody's on the under. Everybody's on the under, but this line has moved to the over. That is a reversal. So we're writing that one down. The next one, we have another reversal in the very next game. The Yankees versus the Royals. This line opened up 8, juice to the over, and it's now at 8.5. With 68% of the public on the under. Okay, so we wrote that down. Next game, let's see. Do we have anything here? The Tampa game is not enough. I'm gonna remove that. Okay, we're not gonna track that one. We got a lot of games to discuss today, and we still got to do a replacement for Chapman. Goodness. All right, guys. We gotta get moving here. Another game. Let's see anything sketchy here. Anything moving? No. Okay. So that's it for the sketchiness. Let's look at pitching. Where do we have the best pitching today? Max Fried versus Chris Bubic. I assume Chris Bubic is still the guy there, guys. So if somebody's getting impatient with me, let him know. This is let him cook, guys. Let him cook. We are cooking up the play right now. This is the best time of the stream. We got games that always start at 6:35. I hate when they do this early start time like that. No more yapping, guys. We got to get to it. It is Noah Cameron. Guys, that's another picture that I needed to update. So I hate that yesterday we had... so let me check if I have Noah Cameron's numbers updated, guys. Let him cook. Let him cook. Thank you, man. So this is the rookie. Yes, the rookie Noah Cameron. So yeah, I did know that his games were... It did look like his game. We were getting him today, and I do have his number. So okay, Noah Cameron is the guy, guys. Damn it, dude! I gotta check all the pictures right now, man. Gibson versus Long, yes. Gibson versus Pujovic, yes. Abbott versus Ciccone, yes. Talked about that. Alcantara, Keller, Mitch Keller, okay, yeah. Rhea versus Abel, Pepiot versus Giolito, Gore versus Canning, yes. Fried versus Cameron, yes. I got that updated now. Holmes versus Priester, Malley versus Woods Richardson, Bassett versus Nicholas, Smith versus McCullers, Mitch Spence versus Soriano, yes. Harrison versus Palmquist, Evans versus Fott, Sawyer versus Cease, yes. Okay, guys, we are good on the pitchers now. Now I need to know where's the best pitching. Where could we possibly look at under? Let's take a look at the Atlanta versus Milwaukee total. This thing opened up. Milwaukee versus opened up at 8.5 minus 120. It is 8.5 minus 118. It's not moving a whole lot, but it is moving something. 82% of the public on the under. So a lot of people are taking the under. That doesn't concern me too much because we do have good pitching there. Okay. Another game where we have good pitching is going to be not a ton of it. Not a ton of it today. Let me look at the breakdowns. Max Fried versus Cameron. Yeah, that was one we were starting to look at, right? 8.5. So this thing is moving to the over, though. Sketchy. So that line would have to correct itself for me to consider it. And that's going to be it, guys. It does look like a day for more overs than unders. I don't love that. But, yes, feel free to take overs, guys. You got bad pitching in Detroit versus Baltimore. Miami versus Pittsburgh. Let me see if any of those bats are hot. Bad bats. Bad pitching in San Fran versus Colorado. San Fran versus Colorado, but then the bats are bad. Yeah, no, I'm not taking overs unless I have to. But I don't think I have to. Okay, guys. Okay, let's do the weather report, guys. The next segment is the weather report, guys. The weather report, and this is more than just your average weather report. This is the ballpark factors, guys. So a lot of people pay for this information. You can get it here for free every time you join my daily stream. So listen up for the ballparks that have the most overs, weather impacting that could impact the over or the under, guys. So pay attention. In Colorado, you have the most runs expected, plus 31% in Colorado, plus 27% home runs. In Philadelphia, you're projected to have plus 11 runs, plus 26 home runs, plus 26% home runs. So numbers indicating over. Somebody asked me about a Baltimore under. The weather says nope, because you have 12% home runs, more home runs expected than your average day, and plus 11% runs, okay? Let's see, the next game here, Kansas City. If you were looking at an under, the game in Kansas City is projected at minus 11% unders. Angels, back to overs. We're back to overs today in Angels game, plus 17% home runs. In Milwaukee, somebody tell me if the roof is open. It looks like the roof is open in Milwaukee because we have a plus 26%, guys. Plus 26%. And that is it. That's going to be it for the weather, guys. So, in summary, guys, if you're looking for unders, according to the weather, it looks like in Kansas City you have the best chance for an under. If you're looking for an over, the best chance for overs, according to the weather impacting events, ballpark factors, Cubs versus Philadelphia presents an opportunity there, and then San Fran versus Colorado is an opportunity there, guys. All right, we got the weather, we got the odds, we got updated odds, we need updated totals, guys. Update totals real quick. Let me see the ones I was tracking, and let me see if anything has moved between Kansas City and the Angels. Guys, thank you guys for the follows. you're gonna thank yourself that you followed, to be honest, because these picks, these selections have been no joke, man. Out of 17, we already hit 16 on our first 17 tries. We're on episode 6 of the 10-day series. We've already 21x our initial risk. For those of you guys that want to cash out, feel free, man. Pay the rent, man. Nobody went broke taking profit. Nobody went broke taking profit. Listen to that again. No one went broke taking profit, man. If it'll help pay the rent, whatever, you know, do it. It's also advisable to have like two different accounts, right? You could put your $10 in one account and keep that separate. Keep that separate from your main account, right? If you have a main account, if you're not shopping around, consider keeping it separate so you don't include it as part of your daily bankroll, right? Don't include it as your part of your daily bankroll. And guys, if we take an L at some point, right? We don't take an L and lose 2K, 5K, right? One day we're gonna have to put 5K, right? And we're not gonna take an L with the 5K. What the risk was $10. Okay, we started with $10, and eventually we're gonna get to 5K. We're gonna have to put a 5K risk. Okay, so I hope you can stomach that. But we're going to have to do that, okay? Hit the follow button so you don't miss any of those picks, guys. Do not miss those picks, and do not forget me come college football season. I think my college football is even better than my MLB. Enough about that. So the totals, guys. In the meantime, I was checking the totals on Texas and the Mets, and Texas and Minnesota. That hasn't moved. The Atlanta, Milwaukee, okay, hasn't moved either. Okay, that was it for the totals. Let's go back to yes, we are cooking it up. We are almost ready, man. We are almost ready. We are overdue. We are past the hour. So it's time for me to talk to myself. It is time for a crazy hour. Crazy hour. Let me talk to myself real quick. Share this with somebody because I'm about to do the recap right now, guys. If you just want to get to the point, we're about to get to the point where we do my recap, and I'm going to talk about every single game. But before I do that, I need to talk to myself for a moment, okay? So let me have my crazy moment, my crazy 2 minutes real quick. All right, man. So let him cook. Okay. Detroit versus Baltimore. Okay, the line is moving in favor of Baltimore. Bats. The Bats favor Baltimore. The bullpen favors Baltimore. The pitcher, I don't trust either of these guys, but Cade Povich might be a little better. Okay. I'm okay with that. I actually don't mind that. Baltimore's... A lot of people probably think Baltimore still sucks. Okay, next game. Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Same question, right? I kept asking why are they underdogs, right? You got the better bats, you got the better bullpen, you got the better pitcher. I still like Cincinnati. Okay. Miami versus Pittsburgh. This series is ugly. Pittsburgh is minus 150. What the fuck? Who the fuck is playing minus 150 with Pittsburgh? You have a decent pitcher today. He could hold it down. The bullpen is nice, but the bats are not that impressive. Cubs versus Philly. Colin Ria. Yeah, I'm not backing Colin Ria today. But Cubs after a loss, not bad. Next game, Washington versus Mets. This one's interesting, but those bats are too cold for me. The bats are too cold for me. The pitching is really good for Mackenzie Gore. Guys, share this with somebody. I'm almost done with crazy talk right now. I'm just talking to myself right now and getting ready for the recap. That recap is going to be posted on YouTube. Do not miss that recap. If you want some of the late games, you can come back and see my recap. Tampa Bay versus Boston. Okay, this line is moving in favor of Boston pretty clearly. You got the better bats with Boston, but you don't have the better pitcher. No. Giolito sucks. Yankees versus Kansas City. This line is moving in favor of Yankees. I do got the better bats with Yankees. Do I have the better? Yes, I have the better bats with Yankees. Kansas City bats are nice, but right now. But at home, number 30. And do I have the better pitcher? Yeah, Max Fried. Max Fried is nice. 3 runs in his last 31 home road innings. I mean, Noah Cameron's nice, but he's still a rookie. Is that enough to say it's an edge? I'm going to say yes. Atlanta versus Milwaukee. Let's see. Line moving in favor of Atlanta. Cold bats on both sides. Pitching looks I don't see too much in this one. This looks pretty even. Texas versus Minnesota. Line's not moving. This one's not terrible. I'll keep it the way it is. Toronto versus St. Louis. Guys, feel free to come up to my YouTube. I'm sharing my screen so you guys can follow along. Link is in bio, guys. Hit the follow if you're not already following. Get in the Discord. $20, man. Gives you access to everything. White Sox versus Houston. This line is moving in favor of the White Sox. The bats are better with the White Sox. The pitching is probably better with the White Sox too, but Lance McCullers is due for a little positive regression. Am I taking White Sox nowadays? I don't know. It looks like they're a little better. San Fran versus Colorado. Looks like this is a pretty even matchup. Yeah, no, thank you. Athletics versus Angels. It does look like I have an edge here with the Angels, but why did everybody vote on Angels on the poll? Maybe I'm not on this alone. I do have the pitcher, the bats. They won 3 games. It's the Athletics or pass. Okay. All right, guys, almost ready here. Last two games. Some crazy talk is done. Seattle versus Arizona. This is an even game. You got the batting advantage for Arizona, but you got a pitching edge for Seattle. No, thank you. This line is moving in favor of the Padres. Let's see. The bats are better with the Dodgers. And pitching, let's see. Matt Sawyer looks like he's getting recalled from AAA. Am I going to take the no? Yeah, I'm good. I'd pass on that game. Okay. All right, guys. Time for the recap, guys. When I'm cooking, guys, feel free to speak amongst yourselves. Just add somebody or just ask the chat. Chat, what do y'all think about this? It's time for the recap at the 43 mark. You're going to see this recap on YouTube, guys. All right. All right, guys, welcome to the recap of the live stream. If this is your first time here, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're following. Do not miss out on the 10-day series we're doing. We're already on episode 6 today, 6 out of 10. And we're also running another series that you can start today with episode 1. We're going to run those concurrently, simultaneous, okay? So we're going to start with Detroit versus Baltimore. This market is moving in favor of Baltimore. You do have the better bats on Baltimore. You have the better bullpen on Baltimore side. You have 2 pitchers I don't trust, but if I had to trust one, Cade Povich, it looks like he's due for positive regression. This other guy, it's going to be a bullpen game for Detroit, and it looks like it's going to be Sawyer, Gibson, Long. He's going to have the most innings, and he's only played 1 game, and he got rocked by the White Sox. Didn't play all of last year. Looks like this is something that I'm going to be considering Baltimore on this side. That's the only way I could play it. Another game is Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Cleveland is an underdog in this game, even though they have the better bats, the better bullpen, and the better pitcher. That's a little interesting, but it would still be Cincinnati or pass in this case. They did score 7 runs yesterday, so maybe a little bit of regression coming, you know? Miami versus Pittsburgh. Why is Pittsburgh a minus 150? Who's paying that price? The bats are a little better with Pittsburgh. Mitch Keller is okay. He's nice. He just got rocked in his last game, so maybe he does bounce back here. Meanwhile, Sandy Alcantara does suck, so I'm not going to talk anybody off of anything there. Between the Cubs and Philadelphia, this is another night, guys. This is another night where it looks like everything points to the Cubs. But what did I tell you guys yesterday? I told you guys yesterday that Zach Wheeler coming off of paternity leave is something I'm not going to fade, right? He had an extra week of prep, right? He went and had another baby while his girl was having a baby. He was focused. He was locked in, right? So just like everything pointed to Cubs yesterday, a lot of things are pointing to the Cubs again today. You got the better bats with the Cubs. You got the better bullpen with the Cubs. But what you don't have is the better pitcher. Colin Ria is not a guy that I'm backing these days. And Mick Abel, even though he's a rookie, he's shown us in 2 games that he can hold his own. The market is moving in favor of the Cubs. So maybe somehow, some way, I don't want to say somehow, some way with this one, but Cubs looks like a lot of things do point to the Cubs. So the Washington and the Mets, that's another game I'm looking at. And this one does look like somehow, some way the Washington could stay in this one. And maybe that somehow, some way is with Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore's numbers are pretty nice, man. He's pretty good overall. He's very good on the road. His expected numbers are good. Only problem is he's playing probably the hottest lineup in the Mets, okay? But the Mets just came off a series with Colorado. In Colorado, so they got to play on the moon, right? There's nothing like playing in Colorado. I think that inflates the numbers a little bit, but I would still say the better lineup is with the Mets today. Meanwhile, you got Griffin Canning on the other side, and his numbers are below average, and he's up against a poor lineup there with the Washington. So that batting discrepancy is pretty big for me, but looks like somehow, some way, Washington stays in this game somehow. Tampa Bay versus Boston. This line is moving in favor of Boston. I told you guys don't play Boston yesterday because they're coming off a Sunday Night Baseball with travel. That is not a good angle. Today, we do have the line moving in favor of Boston. You do have an edge with absolutely nobody. The Rays and the Bats, both of these bats are pretty good. In terms of the pitching, though, you do have a clear edge here with Tampa Bay's Ryan Pepiot. On the road, 7 runs in 26 innings. Overall, doing pretty good. 8 runs over his last 31 innings. And then Giolito at home. That's not something I'm trying to do. 19 runs in 15 innings. No, thank you. Next game, Yankees versus Royals. Yankees versus Royals. You have this market moving in favor of the Yankees. You have the better bats with the Yankees. Recently, Kansas City is playing better, but at home, they have the worst bats over the last 30 days, according to WRC+. Do you have the better pitcher? You have the most experienced pitcher, okay? Max Fried is a guy that I trust. He's been there, done that. Noah Cameron is a rookie, and he's been sensational. He's been good. I've backed this guy before for an under, and he's helped us. He's got us there. But his expected numbers are high. His expected numbers are elevated. Maybe he's due for some negative regression in the form of the Yankees here, coming off of 2 straight losses. The last loss being 2 days ago against the Boston, right? They took an L right there against Boston on Sunday Night Baseball. Guys, we're at the halfway point. If you're not already following, what are you doing? Hit the follow button. This is a breakdown like no other. Nobody else is working this hard. Look at me. I'm talking to you. You know you have a negative thing going, right, in your DraftKings account. If you look at your yearly in and out, right? Look at your yearly in and out. You know it's a negative thing. You see a guy that's out here busting his butt 15 hours a night, 15 hours a day, busting his butt, and you still won't do a simple thing like hit the follow button. 16 out of 17. We're going for 17 out of 18 today. And thank you guys for the roses. Appreciate it. And we're on episode 6 of our 10-day series, right? We're going 10 days. You guys know what we're doing. We're starting with 10, going to 20, going to 40. You keep track of that if you're not in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, I will keep track of the balances for you, okay? Thank you guys for the roses. So what we're doing is going from day 1 up to day 10. You guys know what we're doing. If you want to be a part of this series, we already started 6 days ago, and we're on episode 6 today, okay? But you have an opportunity to join and be part of a brand new series, okay? You guys are making me more of a player prop guy, okay? So we're going to have some fun with it and going to do a separate series simultaneously, concurrently with player props. We're just doing player props, and I need to give you guys a replacement for Matt Chapman. I will do that, okay? I will give you a replacement for Matt Chapman. We're going to start with episode 1 today, okay? So be on the lookout for that. And if you want to be in the Discord, if you want to get in the Discord, guys, we're about to get back to the breakdowns. But before that, if you want to know what I end up on, do not try to guess my plays. I will prove you wrong. I will make you look silly. You go first 5, I go full game. You go full game, I go first 5. Okay, it's night and day. It's night and day. So stop guessing. Spend $20. Don't be cheap. You know you risk way more than $20 in a week, right? If you look at your weekly, you're risking, even if you're doing $5 a game, you're still risking $300 at the end of the week. You're going to tell me $20 ain't worth it for this guy? Consider it. Consider it. I'm busting my ass off. If you want somebody that has this much time, this much resources, this much screens, this much data, I told you I have an IT background. That IT background lets me automate all this data and have it in front of me. And if you want to learn how to get this automated data in front of you one day, if you want to learn, I'm willing to teach somebody that wants to learn. I'm going to have a course this summer. Anyways, $20 if you want to get in the Discord. Consider it. Next game here, guys. Back at the game, we are now talking about Atlanta versus Milwaukee. Grant Holmes versus Quinn Priester. This line looks like it's barely moving in favor of Atlanta, but it looks like we have a pretty even game here. We got average bats and maybe a pitching edge with Priester, but it's really not much. Priester at home looks like he's getting rocked. 12 runs in 24 innings, so this looks like a pretty even game here down the middle. Texas versus Minnesota, another game that looks pretty even because the market's not moving. You do have a big batting edge with Minnesota. Minnesota's bats are nice. Problem is this guy, Simeon Woods Richardson, maybe he's due for a bounce back. He hasn't pitched in almost a month. And last time we saw him, he got rocked for 6 runs in 4 innings. If I take that out, he looks pretty average. He looks pretty average, and so is Tyler Mahle. His numbers are looking pretty average. Welcome, whoever just joined the Discord, man. I will send you a personal welcome message shortly. Just click around right now in the meantime, please. So it does look like, pitching-wise, do we have an edge here with Tyler Mahle? Yes. I mean, this guy hasn't pitched in the month. Simeon Woods Richardson hasn't pitched. So I'm going to say we have a pitching edge with Texas, but a batting edge with Minnesota. You guys know by now that's probably a stay away for me. Next game, Toronto versus St. Louis. Blue Jays versus Cardinals. Chris Bassett on one side, Miles Michaelis on the other side. it does look like you have a pitching edge with Miles Michaelis. This is a guy I've taken before on unders. He is pretty good at home, 12 runs in 27 innings. His expected numbers are a little elevated. This looks like a pretty even game here. I do have a batting edge with do I have a batting edge here with Toronto? Not too much. It looks pretty even, to be honest. I do have a bullpen edge with Toronto, so if you're considering the Blue Jays, consider going full game on the Blue Jays. St. Louis first 5. It looks like a pretty big discrepancy there. Next game, White Sox versus Houston. Pay attention, because somehow, some way, it looks like the White Sox stay in this game because the market is moving in favor of the White Sox, but 74% of the public is on Houston. Okay? And this one's not too hard to see because you have the better bats with White Sox. And according to the numbers, you do have the better pitcher today. Shane Smith looks like he's pretty solid. Looks like he's pretty average. And Lance McCullers, on the other side, he gets rocked at home. He's getting rocked 12 runs in 10 innings at home. Let him cook. Let him cook, guys. It does look like Lance McCullers is due for some positive regression, so maybe we do see it here. But I keep telling you guys, this one does look a little sneaky here. Next game, Giants versus Colorado. Giants versus Colorado. This line is really not moving anywhere. The bats are pretty cold on both sides, and the pitching is pretty bad on both sides. Maybe you do have a pitching edge here with Kyle Harrison on the road. He is better on the road. We got to go, guys. Athletics versus Angels. This line is moving in favor of the Athletics, okay? This line is moving in favor of the Athletics. You got the better bats on the Athletics, and you got the better pitcher. Yeah, slightly better pitcher there with Mitch Spence. So this would be looking at, I would be looking at Athletics, but that's another team that is ugly, and I don't know if I trust them. Next game, guys, last 2 games, Seattle versus Arizona. This line opened up -115. -115 for Seattle. It is up to -134 for Arizona. So, yes, this one has flipped. It looks like there was a pitching